Hi guys, look at this fully animated cartoon film. If you want to learn how to create a film like this and outsource most of the filmmaking process to AI tools, this is definitely the right course for you guys because we're going to combine text to image generator, text to animations, text to voice generator together to produce this high quality cartoon films, guys. Look at this character, very cool, right? Hello guys, welcome to my Udemy course. Welcome to creating cartoon animation film with AI. This is basically an extensive project-based course where you'll be guided step by step on how to create and edit short cartoon animation film from scratch utilizing combination of AI tools. For example, like Runway ML and Leonardo AI for generating character and scene images. We're also going to be utilizing ChatGPT for generating film ideas, outlines, titles, and scripts. We're going to be utilizing BigSpeak AI for converting content script text to realistic human voices. We're also going to be utilizing Veed IO for editing the film, as well as a Sketch Meta Demo Lab for animating the characters and the scenes in the film. In this course, you will realize that outsourcing vast majority of your work to AI tools will not only save a lot of your time and efforts, but also it will totally change your perspective on filmmaking process, as the amount of work that need to be done could be significantly reduced without lowering the quality of the film itself. In the introduction session, you will learn how AI tools can help you to create cartoon animation films, as well as how to combine them to get the best result possible. Then continued by learning how to write effective ChatGPT prompts to use for generating film content ideas and outlines. Once you got those ideas and outlines, you're going to pick whichever that you like. Then you will learn step by step on how to start creating your first cartoon film project from scratch. Firstly, we will use ChatGPT to generate the content, characters, narrations, and even conversations between characters. Afterward, we're going to use BigSpeak AI to convert the text to a super realistic human voices. Once you already have the narrations and character voices, the next thing that you will learn is to utilize text-to-image generators like Leonardo AI and Runway ML to generate new characters and scene images that you want. Obviously, when it comes to generating characters, you'll need to generate the same character face for a variety of scenes and expressions. Therefore, you will also learn specifically on how to write the prompt for generating identical character faces in different scenes. Then, once all the characters have been created, you'll learn how to use Metademo Lab to animate the characters, where you can turn your creative ideas and imagination to cool cartoon animation videos. Once you have the voices and animated character scenes, you will learn step by step on how to combine them together using Veed IO, which is one of the best browser-based editing software. Beside the film creations, you're also going to learn other essential knowledge that you need to have as a cartoon filmmaker. So in the next section, you will learn how to design interesting film thumbnail to attract curiosity of your potential audience. You'll learn how to build and grow audience on social media platforms like TikTok and YouTube, as well as learning several different ways to monetize your cartoon film contents and potentially start your own cartoon film business as you start generating income from different sources. Well, we've gone this far, but I have not introduced myself yet. Hi guys, my name is Chris, and I've been creating more than 40 courses on Udemy. Previously, I worked as an IT consultant for last couple years before deciding to resign from my job and start running several online businesses like dropshipping, affiliate marketing, and selling digital products, including selling online courses here on Udemy. Regarding cartoon filmmaking, although I do not have any prior professional experience in cartoon filmmaking and animation, however, I had multiple experiences in small cartoon projects in the past where I was in charge of being the animator specialist in the project. And now, after witnessing the advanced development of AI, I cannot stop thinking why there are not enough cartoon filmmakers or cartoon animators who outsource their work to AI tools. Hence, my intentions behind creating this course is to teach aspiring cartoon filmmakers, animators, or even content creators out there to outsource their work to AI, but at the same time retaining the quality of the cartoon films that you create. So yeah guys, that was brief introductions about myself. Once again, welcome to the course. I'm so glad to have you here. I'm so excited to have you here. And I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, you're going to get to know more about the table of content of this course. So basically, I'm going to explain things that you're going to do, things that you're going to learn in each chapter. And as you guys can see here, in total, we have 10 chapters in this course. So hopefully, by the end of this video, you're going to have general understanding about things that you can expect to learn from each chapter. So let's get started. Alright, so the first chapter here, whom this course is intended for. So in the first chapter, we're going to answer these particular questions. Whom this course is intended for. So I'm going to explain my intention behind creating this course and who are my main target students for this course. And obviously, if you're interested in creating cartoon film using AI, definitely this is the right one for you guys. And we're going to talk about that more in the first chapter. Right, so let's talk about the second one here, AI tools and resources. So I'm going to provide you with a list of tools and resources that we're going to utilize to create and edit our cartoon films. Right, there are like many different AI tools that we're going to utilize. We're going to use text to image generator, we're going to use ChatGPT, we're going to use AI animation tool, and also Veed IO, which is one of the best free editing software, right? So yeah, and don't worry, all tools that we're going to utilize in this project are completely free. So you're not going to spend any money, you don't have to pay anything for those tools, right? So yeah, that's the second chapter. Let's move on to the third one here, how AI can help you to create animations films. So we're going to talk about the general overview about cartoon filmmaking using AI, right? So how we combine all these things together, how we combine text to voice, text to image, content scripts, and even animation tools together to create a film, right? So we're going to see it from the big picture so you get the general understanding about what you're going to do in the project, right? So yeah, that's the third chapter. Let's move on to the next one here, the fourth chapter. So I'm going to guide you step by step on how to generate content ideas and outlines using ChatGPT. So you're going to learn effective prompts for ChatGPT to generate you content ideas for your film, right? So yeah, that's chapter 4. And chapter 5 here, it's going to be like the main component of this course, which is the project. So you're going to be fully guided step by step on how to create and also edit your first film, your first cartoon film, right, using AI tools. We're going to be outsourcing vast majority of the works to AI. So yeah, that's chapter 5. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 6. We're going to learn how to design interesting thumbnail. Obviously, when it comes to content creations, when it comes to film creations, thumbnail is very important, guys. Reason why? Because that's going to be the first thing that your potential audience will see, right? If your thumbnail is interesting, then most likely they're going to click on it and watch your content or watch your film. But the exact opposite, if your thumbnail is not that interesting, right? If your thumbnail is just like regular ordinary thumbnail, then obviously you're not going to get a lot of clicks. So it's very essential for you to make sure that the thumbnail that you have is very interesting and also stimulate the curiosity of your potential audience, right? So yeah, that's chapter 6. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 7. So we're going to talk about which social media to post, right? So once you created your cartoon film, you might be wondering like which one. maybe Instagram or TikTok or YouTube, or where should I post my content? Where should I post my film, right? Where should I upload my film on? Well, we're going to be comparing TikTok and YouTube. All right, so we're going to have discussions about the algorithm, discoverability, monetization paths, and other relevant issues about these two platforms. All right, so that's chapter 7. Let's move on to the next one here, chapter 8. So once you already bought your cartoon film, obviously you want to monetize it, right? You want to find a way to potentially make a living of these business, right? So we're going to talk about several different monetization paths that you should consider, right? And the next one here, chapter 9, we're going to learn how to build and grow your audience. So once you already created your channel, or maybe you already start posting your content, start posting your cartoon films on social media, right? It's going to be pretty challenging. It's going to be pretty hard to get to your first 100K followers, 100K subscribers. So we're going to talk about several effective strategies that you should implement to build and grow your audience, right? Obviously, it's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight, but the thing that I can guarantee, if you're consistent about it, if you're consistent and you ensure the quality of your content, ensure the quality of your cartoon film, then obviously you're going to see result in next couple of years, right? And chapter 10, I'm just gonna summarize all things that we've learned so far, and I'm also going to share you a few tips and tricks, few key takeaways on how to be a better cartoon filmmaker, or how to be a better animators, right? And yeah, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to answer this particular question, whom this course is intended for. So based on my analysis, there are 3 types of people who might be interested in this course. And those 3 types of people are also my main target students for this course. So let's get started. Let's talk about the first one here, content creator. Alright, so people who are passionate to create contents for their audiences on social media platforms like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, or whichever social media, right? So if you're one of those people, if you're content creators, if you have your YouTube channel, or maybe you have TikTok, or whatever social media that you're on, this is definitely the right course for you. Because when it comes to creating content, sometimes you're stuck. You don't know what's going to be the next content that you should make, right? So when you start seeing your audience, when you start seeing your subscribers getting bored with your current content, you might think that, hey, actually I need to create a new content that is a little bit different from my current content, right? You need to do something new. You need to do something different. So here in this course, I'm going to teach you and guide you step by step on how to create cartoon film, fully animated cartoon film using AI. So I think you should consider to create this content. And I believe that regardless of your needs, integrating cartoon content to your actual content is going to be very helpful, right? Because people want to see something new, right? People want to see something creative, and this is one of many ways that you can do it. So yeah, content creator, you're in the right place. Let's move on to the next one here, cartoon enthusiasts. So people who have strong interest in cartoon animations and want to learn to create their own cartoon film, this is also the right course for you guys. If you're one of those people, congratulations, you're in the right place. Let me tell you the reason why. Because you're going to learn step by step on how to create your own cartoon films, how to turn your imaginations into reality, how to turn your creativity into a high quality cartoon film products using AI tools, right? So I totally get it. There are lots of people out there who are so enthusiastic about cartoons and they really want to create their own cartoon films, but the obstacles that they are facing is the skill set. They don't have the skill sets to animate the cartoons manually. They don't have the skill sets to edit the video, edit the film. But utilizing AI, you're going to be able to outsource those works to AI, so you don't have to do it on your own, right? Which is great. And let's talk about the last one here, which is filmmaker and editor. So whether you are amateur or maybe even professional or semi-professional filmmakers and editors, this is also the right course for you guys, because this course is going to put very heavy emphasis on editing film and also animating the characters, right? So you're going to learn a lot of new skill sets here. You'll learn a lot of knowledge, how to outsource your work to AI, how to create this cool animation, how to create these cool characters, and still many more, right? So again, you're in the right place, guys. Right, very cool. Think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to all AI tools and resources that we're going to utilize to create and edit our cartoon films. All right, so let's begin with the first one here. So it's ChatGPT. All right, so just click on it. It will take you here to ChatGPT, chat.openai.com. For those of you who are not really familiar with what ChatGPT is, well, it's actually like AI chatbot where you can ask any questions and ChatGPT is going to answer your questions with human-like answer, right? So it's completely free to use, and to use it, just create your account on OpenAI. So just go to openai.com. all right. So OpenAI is like the parent company of ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is one of OpenAI products. All you need to do is to click on sign up, and OpenAI has been fully integrated with Gmail. So I'm pretty sure like vast majority of you guys have your Gmail account, so you can easily create your OpenAI account. Simply just integrate your Gmail account to OpenAI. Just click on continue with Google, and that's it. All right, so just click on continue with Google and choose whichever email account that you want to use. For example, like I want to use this one, so just click on it. All right, very easy and very straightforward. And as you guys can see, there are three main products. So the first product is ChatGPT. The second one here is DALL-E, which is a text to image generator, very similar to Midjourney or Leonardo AI. And the third one here is the API. So if you're a developer and you want to get the API key, then you might want to click on this, right? Let's go back to OpenAI. To access ChatGPT, just go to product and then click on ChatGPT. All right, and just click on try on web, and that's going to take you here. So in this project, in this course, we're going to mainly use ChatGPT to generate content ideas for our cartoon films, generate us a title for our cartoon films, perhaps generate us the content script for our cartoon films, and also like the main outline of our films, right? So obviously there are many utilities that you can take advantage of. So yeah, that's the first tools that we're going to utilize. Let's go back to our slide and let's find out what's going to be the second tool. So yeah, it's called Leonardo AI. So just click on it. So it will take you here. So welcome to Leonardo AI. This is basically a text to image generator. Just the same thing like Midjourney, just the same thing like DALL-E, where you can just type in the prompt, type in the text, and then Leonardo AI is going to generate you the image, right, based on the given input. So it's very similar to Midjourney, but this is completely free. So if you are familiar with Midjourney, a couple weeks ago, or maybe like a month ago, Midjourney decided to get rid of its free trial. So if you want to use Midjourney, you need to pay $10 per month. But Leonardo AI still gives you free access. Obviously, there is limitations. You can only generate up to 150 images per day. So you get like 150 free credits every day, and it will be renewed every single day. But I think it's going to be more than enough for us, right? So yeah, we're going to utilize Leonardo AI mainly to generate character images and also scenes images, right, for our cartoon films. So yeah, that's the second tool. Let's talk about the third tool here. It's called Runway ML. It's actually also similar to Leonardo AI. It's text to image generator. You can also do like text to video, but in this course we're going to mainly concentrate on text to image generator. So yeah, kind of the same thing. All you need to do is just to type in the prompt, type in the descriptions, and then click generate, and Runway ML is going to be able to generate you image based on the given input, right? Whatever input that you gave to Runway ML. So yeah, we're also going to utilize Runway ML to generate us character images, the scenes, cartoon avatars, and all that stuff. So yeah, this is just like an alternative. If you don't really like Leonardo AI, you might want to utilize this instead, right? Actually, we're going to create two different films, two different cartoon videos. So in the first project, we're going to utilize Leonardo AI, and the second project, we're going to utilize Runway ML, right? So just to give you like different perspective. So yeah, that's the third tool. Let's move on to the next one here, Veed IO. So just click on it. As you guys can see, this is video editing software. We're going to mainly use this software to edit our cartoon film, right? As you know, we're going to combine many different things together. We're going to combine the voice, which is like MP3 files, with the animation file, right? So we're going to combine them together using this platform. It's very easy to use. It's completely free. So if you go to pricing, right, just click on the pricing. It will cost you $0, right? As you guys can see, Veed IO also offers the free plan. Obviously, there are like some limitations when it comes to the free plan, but if you don't mind to have like watermark in your video, if you don't mind to only create up to 10 minutes long video, then just go with the free options. But if you need to have more advanced feature, then you might want to consider to upgrade your subscription to the paid plan here, which costs you $18 per month. We're going to talk about this later, but we're going to utilize this mainly to combine all those files for our films, right? So yeah, that's the fourth tool. Let's talk about the fifth one. Actually, this is like the most fun part, because we're going to do animations, right? So we're going to get the images from Leonardo AI and also Runway ML, and now we're going to animate those characters, animate those cartoon characters using Meta Demo Lab, right? So actually I need to fix the spelling really quick here. It's not Meta, it's Meta Demo Lab, right? So yeah, just go to this link, metademolab.com, sketch.metademolab.com, and just go down here and click accept and click get started. As you guys can see, you can easily animate any characters, any image using this platform, right? So you can upload your photo. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to upload the image, we're going to upload the cartoon characters here, and then we're going to do animations, right? And then we're going to animate any characters that we want. So yeah, that's the fifth tool. And let's talk about the next tool here, which is Bixby AI. So just click on it. All right. So it's basically like text to voice AI tool. We're gonna be able to convert any text to voice, any text to MP3 files. So we're going to utilize this to generate super realistic human voice to our characters, to our cartoon characters, right? So we're going to generate our content scripts. We're going to generate the character conversations from ChatGPT, and we're going to copy and paste those texts here, and we're going to utilize this to convert like that text to MP3, very realistic human voice, guys, right? You can also choose the gender, male, female. You can also choose the language, but obviously we're going to stick with English, right? So yeah, it's also going to be completely free to use, all right? So don't worry, not gonna spend any money on these tools. Obviously, there are some limitations for the free account. You're only able to generate voices as long as 8,000 characters for the free account, but don't worry, if you have more than 8,000 characters, you can do it step by step. So just do 8,000 first, and then once you are done with that, you can redo it again for your next text scripts, right? So don't worry. So I'm just gonna close this tab. I think that's all. So Those are AI tools and resources that we're going to be utilizing to create and edit our cartoon films. So I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to talk about how AI can help you to create cartoon animation film, guys. So I'll see you there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to answer this particular question: how AI can help you to create cartoon animation film. Alright, so specifically we're going to talk about 4 components of filmmaking process that you can outsource to AI tools. But just a quick disclaimer here, it does not necessarily mean that you don't need to do any work. You still need to do work. You still need to spend your time and dedicate your efforts to this process. But these AI tools are going to help you a lot, right? Just a quick disclaimer. So yeah, let's get started. So the first component of the filmmaking process that you can outsource to AI tools is writing the content script, all right? Not only that, you can also utilize AI to generate you ideas for your film, generate you character ideas, generate you titles for your film, and also like the main outline of your film, right? The main outline of the content. Can you imagine like how long it will take you if you need to do it on your own, if you need to find the ideas, if you need to write the script manually, right? It might take you like a couple hours or even days or sometimes even weeks depending on the complexity of the story, right? But if you just utilize ChatGPT to do it, it only will take you like less than a minute to get those things, right? So obviously it's going to save a lot of your time. So yeah, that's the first component. And the second component of filmmaking process that you can outsource to AI is the characters and the scenes. You can utilize text to image generator like Leonardo AI, Runway, ML, Midjourney, DALL-E, and still many other text to image generator like Stable Diffusion, still many more, right? So you can use the text to image generator to generate you characters, scenes for your film contents, right? So all you need to do is to type in the descriptions of what you want. For example, hey, I want a cartoon of a grandfather holding a cup of tea, for example, right? And then click generate, and AI is going to generate you the image. AI is going to generate you the content for you or the scenes for you, right? So that's the second one. Let's talk about the third one here, which is very crucial: text to voice. So once you already got your content scripts, perhaps it will also include conversations between characters in your story. Obviously, if you want to voice over manually with your own voice, you only have one voice, right? But most likely you're going to have like more than 2 characters. Maybe you have 10 characters. Maybe you have 5 characters in your film. So it's going to be pretty hard to find people who want to voice over the characters, right? So it's going to be very helpful. It's going to be very useful if you use text to voice AI tools. There are many AI text to voice tools available out there, but we're just going to use the free one, right? So we're going to use Big AI, which is the free tool. So we're going to just copy and paste the content scripts on this tool, and then it will automatically convert our text to voice. It's going to be like MP3 file, right? So yeah, that's the third one. And the fourth component of your filmmaking process that you can outsource to AI tool is animation stage. So if we're talking about animations, most likely you're going to need very advanced animation skills to produce fully animated cartoon film, right? You need to learn animations, but not a lot of people have that skill sets, right? Not a lot of people are knowledgeable in animations, right? And sometimes it takes them months or even years to master that skills. So why don't we use AI? Because actually there is a very cool AI tool called Metademo Lab, where you can simply use that tool to animate any character, any image that you have, right? So that's what we're going to use. And again, it's going to be completely free, and it's going to help you a lot, even though you don't have any animation skills, right? Even though you don't have any prior experience in cartoon film animations. So yeah, Those are four main components of your filmmaking process that you can outsource to AI. It does not necessarily mean that you don't need to do any work. You still need to do the work, but those tools are going to help us a lot. And at the end of the process, we're going to combine these things together in one MP4 video file using Veed IO, which is the free editing software that we're going to use. All right, so I think that's it for this video. I'm going to see you in the next video. We're going to start learning how to utilize ChatGPT to generate us content ideas and outlines. All right, so I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to start learning how to generate content ideas and outlines for our cartoon film using AI tools. All right, so we're going to use mainly ChatGPT, but alongside ChatGPT, we're also going to be utilizing another AI tool called GPT. All right, so let's get started with ChatGPT. As you guys can see, right now I'm on ChatGPT, so make sure that you've logged into your OpenAI account and then open up ChatGPT, chat.openai.com. So that's the URL that will take you to this website. As you guys can see here on the left side, you can see like all my conversation histories with ChatGPT. So you can ask any questions to ChatGPT that you want, and ChatGPT is going to answer your questions with a very human-like answers. And ChatGPT is very knowledgeable about many different things, right? And also it can be very creative, especially when it comes to creating fictional story. So let's get started. So I'm just gonna start with this prompt: generate me content ideas for my short cartoon animation film. So that's going to be my prompt, right? Very simple, very basic prompt. Generate me content ideas for my short cartoon animation film. Enter, right? So we'll see what ChatGPT is going to generate us. Okay, so the first one here, The Adventure of Woozy and Fluffy. The second one here, Time Traveling Turtles. The third one here is I'm gonna scroll that up really quick. The Incredible Shrinking Scientist. The number 4, The Music Bandits. Number 5, The Mysterious Treasure Map. Number 6, The Magical Paintbrush. Number 7, Super Siblings. Number 8, The Dream Factory. Number 9, The Wacky Science Fair. Number 10, The Magical Circus. All right, so I'm just gonna give you an example. For instance, you're kind of interested in number 2, right? Time Traveling Turtles. You're interested in number 2. So now you want ChatGPT to generate you potential titles for your film, right? So just type in like this: I am interested in option 2. Generate me 10 potential titles for my cartoon film. Right, we'll see what ChatGPT is going to generate us. Okay, very cool. As you guys can see here, we have Turtle Time Travelers, Turtle Temporal Tango, the Time Hopping Turtles, 30 Adventures Time Quest, Xiao Xiao, Turtles Through Time, Chrono Turtles, A Time Travel Tale, Turtleneck Time Travel, The Turtles Time Track, what else? Turtle Tales, A Journey Across Time, The Time Shells, Turtle Time Travelers. All right, so yeah. These are potential titles, right? For example, you're interested in number 3 or maybe number 1, Turtle Time Travelers, right? Okay, so now you want ChatGPT to generate you content outlines, right? You want to get the main outline of your film. Okay, so just type in like this: I am interested in title 1. Generate me the main outline of the story. And it's going to be very helpful if you also mentioned the durations of the film that you want, right? So ChatGPT is going to be able to estimate like how long the story is supposed to be based on the durations of the film, right? So if you want the duration of the film to be not very long, maybe just like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, then obviously ChatGPT is not going to generate you a very long storyline, right? And that's the exact opposite. If you want the storyline to be very long, you want your film to be like an hour long cartoon film, then obviously ChatGPT is going to generate you relatively with longer storyline, right? So yeah, make sure that you mentioned the durations. So for now, I'm just gonna tell ChatGPT that the duration of the film is just going to be like 10 minutes, right? So generate me the main outline of the story, um, considering the duration is approximately 10 minutes long. All right, so that's going to be my prompt, and let's see what ChatGPT is going to generate us. Right, so now it is loading. All right, very cool. As you guys can see, this is going to be the main outline of our film. As you guys can see, ChatGPT is very good at breaking down these outlines. For example, like the introductions, it will only take like 1 minute, and it's going to be like the introductions of the main characters, and also establish their curiosity and love for explorations. And the second one here will take 1 minute and a half. It's going to be discovery of the time machine. All right, the third one here is the time travel mishaps. 3 minutes long. I guess this is going to be like the main story, right? Okay, so it is still loading. I don't know why it takes so long. Usually just generate like the whole content very quick, guys. All right, very cool. Number 4 here is time saving dilemma, which will take 2 minutes, right? And the next one here, return home, which will take 1.5 minutes. And the last one, the conclusion, which is like the closing stage, it will take 30 seconds or a half minute, right? So as you guys can see, ChatGPT is really good at breaking down this outline. All right, and from these outlines, you can ask ChatGPT to generate you the content script, like the whole script. It can also include conversations among characters, right? But we're not going to do it in this video. We're going to do it in the next video. And I'm going to introduce you to another tool, right? It's called Flow GPT. So I'm just gonna type in Flow GPT, all right? Make sure that you created your account here. It's very easy, very straightforward to create your account, and it's going to be for completely free. You don't have to pay anything here, and just type in film, right? You're going to be able to find many different prompt writers here. So if you're stuck, you don't know like what prompts to write, you can utilize Flow GPT to help you getting the prompt, the right prompts to generate the output that you want. So just type in film here, and then click on the second one here, which is screenwriter. So just click on it. And if you go here and then click on SEO prompt, this is the prompt for ChatGPT, all right? I want you to act as a screenwriter. You will develop an engaging and creative script for either a feature-length film or web series that can captivate its viewer. Start with coming up with interesting characters, the setting of the story, dialogues between the characters, etc. Once your character development is complete, create an exciting storyline filled with twists and turns that keeps the viewers in suspense until the end. So yeah, a very good prompt, right? So you might want to just copy and paste this prompt and then try this prompt on ChatGPT. But actually, you can also try running this prompt right here on Flow GPT. So as you guys can see, Flow GPT has been fully integrated with ChatGPT, which basically means that you're going to be able to run ChatGPT prompt here on Flow GPT. So just click on Show Example, and you can scroll all the way down here, right? Well, I'm going to close this. I'm going to kind of like refresh this and then do it again, and just click on Regenerate, right? So now, as you guys can see, this is actually ChatGPT, so it's generating us the storyline. It's also generating us the content script for our film, all right? So as you guys can see, the title is Shadow of Destiny. So if I'm scrolling this down, well, I'm going to click Regenerate again, okay? Alright, very cool. The title is Parallel Realms, the genre is science fiction thriller. This is the settings. These are the characters in the film, right? These are the storylines, Action 1, Action 2, right? So very cool. And all you need to do is to copy and paste this and then um, convert the text to voice, right? Using AI tools. So yeah, this is another thing that you might want to try to generate you a very high quality content script for your film, right? So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. But before that, I'm going to copy and paste the whole thing here and then move it to my Google Docs, right? Just in case we need it later. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that on my Google Docs. All right, very cool. I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to start our project. So in this video, we're going to utilize ChatGPT to generate us content ideas for our cartoon film. We're going to utilize ChatGPT to generate us titles, main outlines for our film, as well as the content script. All right, so let's get started. So let's go to ChatGPT and I'm going to type in this prompt. Give me ideas for my 10 minutes cartoon film. All right, always make sure that you specify the durations, right? So when ChatGPT is going to take this duration into considerations, so ChatGPT is going to adjust the story. If you only want to create 10 minutes cartoon film, obviously the story is not going to be very long, right? So yeah, just click enter and then just wait. All right, cool. So here are some ideas for a 10-minute cartoon films. The first one, the mischievous magic potion, the adventure of the brave squirrel, the colors disappeared, the superhero cookie, the magic paintbrush, what else? The lost toys journey, the great inventor contest, the secret garden, the pirate's parrot treasure, the time traveling teddy bear. All right, so among these 10 ideas, pick one that you are interested the most. So I'm thinking about either number 10, which is a time traveling teddy bear, or perhaps number 7, the great inventor contest. All right, actually I'm also interested in number 9, the pirate treasure, but I think I'm going to go with number 10. All right, the last one, time traveling teddy bear. All right, so I'm gonna pick number 10. So I'm just gonna let ChatGPT know that, hey, actually I want to pick number 10, right? So I am interested in option 10. So that's what my prompt going to be, right? I'm interested in option 10. Generate me potential titles for my cartoon film. All right. Okay, cool. So now ChatGPT is going to generate me potential titles for my cartoon film. We have Teddy's Time Trek, Bear's White Tails, The Chronicles of Teddy, Journey Through Time, The Time Traveling Teddy, Teddy's Time Capsule, The Teddy Bear's Time Travel Cast. I think I'm kind of interested in number 6. It looks a pretty solid title, right? I think number 6 represents like the actual content that we want to create. So let's go with number 6, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna let ChatGPT know that I am interested in option 6, right? And I want ChatGPT to generate me the main outline of the film, right? So generate me the main outline for the cartoon film. Right, so here we go. Again, I'm pretty sure the main outline that will be generated is not going to be very long. Reason why? Because we already specified that the duration of this film is only going to be approximately 10 minutes, right? So obviously not gonna be very long. As you guys can see, it's only like 7 chapters here, or yeah, maybe just 7 scenes here. So it's not very long, and feel free to just remove any part that you want, right? So you don't have to follow like the same exact suggestions, you can feel free to add or modify or maybe even remove some of these parts, right? Just make sure that the story still makes sense though. All right, very cool. So now I'm going to do one more thing here, which is actually the main part. So we're going to ask ChatGPT to generate us the content script, and we're also going to remind the ChatGPT once again that the durations of the movie is only going to be between 5 to 10 minutes, right? It's going to be relatively like short cartoon film. So generate me the content script, assuming the duration of the film is between 5 to 10 minutes. All right, so here we go. All right, so that's the title, the durations, and also the opening scene here. As you guys can see, ChatGPT is really good at breaking down the scene. So as you guys can see, we have like the first scene, second scene, the third, fourth. All right, very cool. So yeah, what I'm going to do next is to copy this and paste this on my Google Doc. So yeah, let's do it. So I'm just gonna copy this. Where is it? Right here, all the way to the bottom. All right, and I'm going to paste it here. Well, actually, when you paste it on Google Docs, you should right click on it first and then paste without formatting, right? So the output looks great. Okay, very cool. So now, as you guys can see, this is the content script for our cartoon film, and the title is the Teddy Bear's Time Travel Quest, right? So yeah, actually, we need to do one more thing here, right? So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to generate us the narrations, right? So generate me the narrations of the film with minutes breakdown. With breakdown in minutes, right? So that's what I'm going to write here as the prompt. Okay, very cool. So now just wait, and ChatGPT is going to generate you the narrations, right? So as you guys can see, we have the narrator sections here. So we're just going to copy and paste that to our text to voice generator, right? And as you guys can see, ChatGPT is also breaking down based on the minute. So for example, like the first to second minute, this is going to be the narration, right? It's kind of like the introductions, and then entering the third minute, this is going to be the narration, right? So let's just copy and paste this to our Google Docs. All right, so I'm just gonna copy and paste this to our Google Docs, then we'll be done. Also, don't worry, I'm going to download this Google Docs as PDF, and I'm going to upload this to Udemy resource folder. So if you want to access this document, just go to the resource folder and then download it, all right? Okay, very cool. So now we're done with this. This is going to be the assets that we're going to use to build our film, all right? So I'm just gonna save it, and I'm going to download it, right? So I'm going to download it, download as PDF. Very cool. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn step by step on how to utilize text to image generator, which is Leonardo AI, to generate us the images of the main character, which is the teddy bear, alongside with other scenes that we will need for our films. So if you go back to either your Google Docs or maybe ChatGPT and scroll up a little bit, there are several different scenes that we want to pay very close attention to. So the first one here is child bedroom. So obviously we're going to need to generate an image of a child bedroom. So that's the first one. And the second one here is the time portal. So we need to generate an image of this thing. The third one here is ancient Egypt, right? So that's like the first destinations. The fourth one here is medieval Europe. The fifth one here is future city, right? And number 6, we're also going to have the child's backyard. Well, actually, time for text first. Then number 7, we're going to have child backyards, right? So just to keep track of all things that you would need, so we're just going to take a note here, right? So I'm going to use a bullet point, right? So the first thing is the child bedroom. The second one here is time portal. The third one here is ancient Egypt. The fourth one here is medieval Europe. Number 5, it's going to be futuristic city. And well, let me fix the spelling really quick. Number 6 is time for text. And number 7 is backyard, right? Okay, so these are 7 scenes that we need to have, all right? And actually, we're also going to generate 2 other images. The first one is the main character, right? Which is the teddy bear. And the second one is going to be the child, all right? So if you pay very close attention to the story, as you can see at the beginning, we also have the child here. So I'm just going to assume he's boy, all right? So a little boy. That's going to be the other character that exists in our cartoon film, right? So the little boy. Okay, very cool. So now we're going to generate these 9 images, right? So let's go to Leonardo AI. If you don't know how to get here, just go to slide 4, right? And just click on this link. I will take you here, right? Just like a reminder, you're not going to spend any money here. It's going to be totally free. Just make sure that you created your account here, and then just log in. You can sign up using your Gmail account, right? As you guys can see, when you log in, this is the dashboard. This is the first thing that you should see. And on the left side of the screens, we have 150 credits. This is like the free credits that the free account gets. So you're able to generate up to 150 images, but depending on the type of image that you generate, because sometimes one generations cost you like 3 credits. It really depends, right? So yeah, just keep that in mind, and this will be renewed every single day. So even if you use like the whole thing, tomorrow you're still going to get 150 credits back, right? So to generate image, you can go to AI image generations, but before that, I'm just going to introduce you a little bit to this platform, right? So as you guys can see, we have the featured models. There are like many different type of models that you can use here on Leonardo AI. If you go down here to the recent creations, or if you go to community fit and go to the recent creations, these are all images that were generated using Leonardo AI, right? And if you're interested to create one of these images, just click on it, and as you guys can see, this is the exact prompt that was used to generate this image. So if you want to generate an image that is so similar to this image, you might want to copy and paste this prompt, and you might want to modify it a little bit, and I can guarantee that you're going to get very similar, very identical image. And if you go to personal fit, so these are all images that you've generated in the past, right? So these are all images that I generated in the past, but if you're on a new account and you see nothing here, that totally makes sense, because you haven't created anything, you haven't generated any image. That's the reason why there is nothing here, right? If you go to training data set, actually you can train your own data. So for example, if you have like 100 images collections and you want to generate an image that is based on that data, then you might want to utilize this feature, training data set. So you're going to upload like all your data, and then when you generate image, you're going to use the data set as your pre-trained model. And if you go to the fine-tune models, there are like many different options that you can choose, right? And all of these are free. So if you go to platform models, so these are models that were provided by Leonardo AI, and you can also go to community models. So these are models that were created by other members, other creators. And if you go to your models, so if you haven't trained your own data set, then obviously you're not going to see anything here. But since I already created like one pre-trained data set, so I got one here, and I haven't added anything to my favorite model. That's the reason why there is nothing here. Okay, so let's go to AI image generation. Very cool. So as you guys can see up here, you can determine like the amount of image that you want to generate. If you want to save your credits, just choose one. You also have prompt magic here, right? You have high contrast. If you want to turn that off, it's totally up to you. So when it comes to like prompt magic, you might be wondering like, what does it mean? Well, actually, if you want Leonardo AI algorithm to surprise you, then you might want to turn this on, right? Because prompt magic basically means that the algorithm is going to generate you unthinkable ideas, right? And you can also control the strength of the prompt magic. You can change the image dimensions, right? There are like many different image dimensions. You can also set the width and the height of your image. Usually I go with 1024 by 1024 because that's like the best resolutions. You can also change the ratio, the aspect ratio. It really depends. If you want to create a thumbnail for YouTube, for example, then you can go with 16 by 9. If you want to create a thumbnail for Instagram Reels, TikTok, or YouTube Shorts, then go with 9 by 16. It really depends on what you want and what you need, right? So for now, because I'm going to generate an image of the main character, which is teddy bear, so I'm just going to use the 1:1 ratio, all right? Usually, if you want to create a cartoon character, it's going to be very recommended to go with 1:1 ratio because it's going to be easier for us to edit. All right, and actually, Leonardo AI also has image to image generator, but I don't think we're going to use it. So the idea behind that is you're going to upload an image, and Leonardo AI is going to generate you a new image that is inspired by the image that you uploaded, right? So it's going to generate very identical or very similar image to the image that you uploaded. All right, very cool. And so now we're going to generate an image of teddy bear, which is the main character in our film. So the first thing that we need to do is to click on prompt generations. So actually, if you're not really good at prompt engineering, you don't know like what prompt that you want to write, actually you can utilize prompt generation. So all you need to do is to type in the basic prompt and click ideate, and the algorithm is going to generate you like more complex version of your basic prompt. So let me give you an example. So let's go to our Google Docs. As we all know, the main character of our cartoon film is going to be the teddy bear, right? So we're just going to type in teddy bear. We're just going to type in the very basic prompt, right? So teddy bear like this. Or maybe you want to add something to it to make it more interesting. Maybe semi-robot teddy bear, right? And click ideate. And Leonardo AI is going to generate you like more complex prompts, right? So as you guys can see here, the first one, a semi-robotic teddy bear with a metallic scene, its eyes glowing with a soft blue light. So let's click generate. If you like it, then we're just going to download this, all right? Right, so usually it doesn't take too long. It usually only takes like less than 10 seconds or less than 5 seconds. So yeah, just make sure that you have stable internet connections and you'll be fine, all right? So yeah, while waiting, we're going to move the image to this folder. So this is the project folder that I created, all right? Very cool. So this is the teddy bear. So actually we need a teddy bear that is standing up, right? Because it's going to be easier for us to animate the teddy bear. So I'm just gonna remove some of these parts. So semi-robotic teddy bear standing up. I think it's going to be a better prompt if we kind of specify what we actually want, right? So yeah, a semi-robotic teddy bear standing up. Because sometimes we might want to animate the teddy bear to walk, but if it is sitting down like that, it's going to be a little bit more challenging for us to do that. So yeah, I think this is great. So I'm just gonna download this, right? I'm going to download this image. Very cool. And let's generate another image, right? So for now, I'm just gonna move that to my desktop. So the second character that we're going to have is a little boy, right? So I'm just gonna type in a little boy, or maybe a nerd boy wearing glasses, right? So that's just like very random prompt. I don't know if that's gonna work. If it does, then great, but if it doesn't, then we might want to try a different prompt, right? So yeah, nerd boy wearing glasses. So I'm just going to block, I'm just going to make teddy bear bold just to notify that we actually already created the image. So I'm just gonna differentiate these two, right? Since we already created these two images. So it's going to be easier for us to keep track of which images that we already created, which images that we haven't created yet. So very cool, like this. But actually we need a full body, right? A full body image. So it's going to be easier for us to animate the boy walking, all right? So another boy wearing glasses, full body, standing up. Very cool. Actually, we want it to be like cartoon oriented image. So I'm just gonna type in cartoon like this. Right, since the theme of our film is going to be cartoon based, so obviously we want to generate a cartoon image. All right, very cool. So I'm just gonna download this. It's totally up to you. If you want to regenerate the teddy bear image to be like a cartoon image, then it's totally up to you, right? So let's go back. The next thing that we're going to do is to generate an image of a bedroom, right? So yeah, I'm going to make this bold. So if you go up here, actually the reason why they'll be trapped in the time travel machine is because the fact that the child will discover this chessboard, right? So yeah, we're going to generate an image of a bedroom, but there will be a chessboard inside that bedroom, right? So for the dimensions, we're going to, not dimensions, actually for the aspect ratio, we're going to change this from 1:1 to 16:9, right? Because if you're generating like 1:1 image, it's going to look like this. But for the scene, it's going to be more helpful if the image dimensions is larger, right? So let's type in cartoon bedroom and chess board on the floor. Old or maybe ancient chessboard on the floor. All right, so we'll see what we're going to get. And what's going to be the next image that we need to generate? Time portal. All right, very cool. So this is the chessboard. So I'm just gonna download this, right? I'm going to download the image. All right, very cool. It has been downloaded. So let's move on to the second one here, second scene, which is the time portal. So I'm just gonna type in time portal here, cartoon time portal. All right, and then click generate. I'm going to make this bold just to notify that we already generated this image, right? So it's going to be easy for us to differentiate which one that we already generated, which one that we haven't generated. Okay, very cool. But the problem here is there is a character in this image, right? So we're going to activate the negative prompt. So we want to let Leonardo AI know that we don't want to have any characters or persons in the image, right? We want it to be blank. So we want it to be just like an empty space with a illustrations of time portal, right? Because that's going to be the scene we're going to place our characters there. So we want it to be empty, obviously. Actually, I'm just gonna type it empty space cartoon time portal. Or maybe I'm just gonna get rid of this word cartoon, right? Alright, very cool. I like it so much. So I'm just gonna download this, right? Where is the download button? Right here. Right, very cool. So now it has been downloaded. So what's next? Ancient Egypt, right? So I'm just going to type in empty space ancient Egypt. Reason why I added like empty space here, because I don't want there is a random character added to our scene, right? So I'm just gonna click generate. Alright, and I'm going to make this bold, so just to let me know that actually we already generated this image, so we only have like 3 or 4 left, right? So now we're generating ancient Egypt. Very cool. I like it. Yeah, very cool, very cool. I'm just gonna download this. And the next one here, we're going to have medieval Europe. So I'm just going to copy and paste that here and click generate. Right, so I'm going to make this bold. We're going to have 3 more: futuristic city, time vortex, and backyard. This is medieval Europe. So now we're going to generate a futuristic city. Click generate. I'm going to make this bold. So we have 2 left: time vortex and backyard. All right. Very cool, very cool. I just downloaded that image and 2 more: time vortex. Just gonna copy and paste that here. All right, and click generate. I'm kind of curious, like how many credits that we have left here. Wow, we only have like 85 credits left. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Very cool. It's kind of like a black hole. I am not really sure, but I think it's pretty cool scene. So I'm just gonna download this, and let's do the last one, which is backyard. So just gonna type in cartoon backyard. And I'm going to make this bold. Very cool. Very cool, I like it. So I'm just gonna download this, and we're going to move all these images to our project folder, right? So in total, we're supposed to have 9 images, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we already have 2 images inside this folder. So in total, we're going to have 9 images, right? Very cool. And yeah, guys, that's it. We're done with this video. In the next video, we're going to start learning how to animate our characters, right? So we're going to animate the teddy bear, which is the main character, and also like the other character, which is the little boy. So I'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn how to utilize text to voice AI generator. So we're going to learn how to convert our content scripts that we generated using ChatGPT in the previous video to MP3 file. So we're going to use this tool called BigSpeak bigspeak.ai. So if you don't know how to get here, just go to slide 4 and click on bigspeak.ai, and it will take you here. For the language, you can choose like other language, but I'm gonna stick with English. And then for the gender, I'm gonna stick with male. And if you go back to our Google Docs, if you remember, we already copied and pasted our content scripts here on our Google Docs. So as you guys can see, there are several paragraphs, so I'm not going to copy and paste the whole thing and combine them in just one MP3 file. The reason why is going to be difficult and challenging for us to do the editing, right? So it's going to be better, it's going to be more recommended if you convert these content script block by block, right? Paragraph by paragraph. So it's going to be easier for us to place it and then make sure that this paragraph aligns with the scene that we're currently working on. So yeah, let's get started. So we're going to start with the opening scene. So this one. And also we will combine it with the following one, right? I think this is also a part of the first scene, so I'm just gonna combine this together. Right? Very cool. And we're going to verify that we're not a robot, so I'm just gonna click on this, and we need to solve this problem, traffic lights. So here we go, and just click on generate voice, right? So now it's generating the voice. I don't think it will take that long because, you know, this paragraph is relatively short, so it will not take that long. All right, very cool. So to download it, just click download, and don't forget to rename it to make it easier for you to keep track of these files, right? Because you're going to have several different files. So I'm just gonna remove this to my desktop, and I'm going to name this scene 1, right? So I'm just going to name this scene 1, like this. Very cool. We're going to do the same thing for the second scene. So let's go back to our Google Chrome, and we're just going to go back to the dashboard, and let's copy the second one. Alright, so I'm just gonna copy this, alright, and then paste it here. Very cool. I'm going to verify that I'm not a robot, and click on generate voice. Just do the same thing like what we did previously, alright? So now it's generating the voice. Very cool. It's only like 26 seconds. So I'm just gonna click download, and we're going to rename this as the second scene. Very cool. So I'm gonna drag this to my desktop and rename this second scene, or scene 2, right? And we're going to do the same thing for the third scene. So let's go back to our Google Docs. This is the third scene, right? Yep. So let's go back and paste it here. Verify that we're not a robot, and click on generate voice. Very short one, so I don't think it's going to take too long. And let's click download. Only 18 seconds, so it's relatively short MP3 file. So yeah, scene 3, that's going to be the name, just to make it easier to keep track all of these files, because we're going to be dealing with a lot of files here, right? And we're going to do the same thing for the next one here, scene 4. So I'm just gonna copy and paste it here. Click I'm not a robot, generate voice. Right, and I'm just gonna click download. Well, I think there is a problem here because well, no, never mind, there's nothing here. All right, so we're pretty cool with this, so just click download. Alright, very cool. So now it has been downloaded. So I'm just gonna name this as scene number 4. I think we're going to have like one more or two more. So yeah, scene 4. Let's go back and do it again here for scene number 5. Alright, so this is going to be scene number 5. Generate voice. While waiting, I'm going to copy and paste like the last thing here, which is this one, the last scene. So I'm just gonna download this. Very short, just 15 seconds. And I'm going to name this scene number 5, right? And the last one, it's going to be scene number 6. So let's do it. Just do the same thing that we did. Alright. And click generate voice. And we're going to name this as scene number 6. Alright. Very cool. So just click download. Alright, so that's the last MP3 file that we need. I think we're done. So I'm just gonna move all these MP3 files to our project folder, so it's going to be easier for us to keep track all these files, right? So very cool. I'm just gonna open up my film 1 assets folder. I'm going to move these 6 MP3 files inside these project folders. I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to combine all things together in Veed IO, right? So we're going to do the film editing process in the next video. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to learn step by step on how to animate your cartoon characters. So make sure that you pay very close attention to things that you're about to see here in this video, because animating your character is very important part of your filmmaking process, right? So make sure that you pay very close attention, because this will impact the quality of your film. So for animating our cartoon, we have two options. Either you want to use catsmetademolab.com, which is this one, just click on the first link, or perhaps you might want to use adobe.com. Alright, so just click on the second link. So let me show you how to do it here on MetaDemoLab. Then next we're going to do the same thing here on Adobe, right? So let's get started. So just click on get started. Alright, so as you guys can see here, we need to upload the image. So just click on upload photo, and let's go to our folder and then pick our character. For example, we're going to pick this character, right? Make sure you remove the background first, because it's going to be more difficult for us to animate our character if it still has the background. So make sure that you remove it. So just click open. To remove it, you just go to Google and then type in remove.bg, and you're gonna be able to remove the background for completely free there. Alright, so make sure that you remove the background first. Alright, so let's get started. Just click next. Alright, so now it's scanning. You might want to read this term and conditions, and once you're done, just click agree. Alright, as you guys can see, all of his body parts are inside of this box, so it means we don't have any problem. We're just gonna click next, right? Make sure if there is part of his body that's still not inside this box, that you might want to make the box a little bit bigger, but I'm not going to change anything here. It looks perfect, so I'm just gonna click next. Right, so now it's scanning again. Right, very cool. As you guys can read here, we've separated the character from the background and highlight. Okay, so now this MetaDemoLab software also separates this character from the background, right? But most of the times it doesn't do very good job at separating the background, so it's very recommended if we do it by ourselves, right? All right, very cool. And just click next. Finding character join. So as you guys can see here, it's point represents the join. You might want to modify the join a little bit depending on the type of animations that you want. But if you just want to create like basic animations, you don't have to do it. You don't have to change anything. All right. So I'm not gonna change anything here. I'm just gonna click next. All right. Very cool. As you guys can see, there are many different animations. There are many different types. For example, like dance, funny, jumping, walking. Let's say we want to try some of them. So let's go to jumping, and then we're going to try this one, and we'll see. Well, our character looks like, right? Where is it? We don't see it. Oh, okay, cool. Very cool. Look at this. Very cool. Why don't we try another one? So let's try walking. So I'm gonna choose the second one here and see what it looks like. Alright, very cool. I like it. Alright, so that's how you guys use it. So to download it, just click on share and then click on this icon, right? That's how you download the image. And actually it's going to be a video, right? It's going to be MP4 when you download it. Alright, so that's the first tool that you can utilize to animate your characters. Let's go to the second tool, right? So it's called express.adobe.com. Obviously, this is part of Adobe. This is one of Adobe's products. Unfortunately, you're not able to upload like your own character here. So since our story is about teddy bear, so we're going to use this. This is like the closest one probably to a bear. So we're going to use this. Just for your informations, just to let you know, even though you're not able to upload your own characters to Adobe, but there are many options that you can choose. So you can filter it based on the category. For example, like all stars, what else? Humans, creature. In other words, it looks like monster, I guess. Food, emojis, and also animals, right? But again, since our story is about teddy bears, so we're going to utilize this one. All right. And for the background, actually, you can upload your image here. And for the size, you have like several different options here. But since we're going to upload our film on YouTube, we're going to choose the standard for YouTube, which is 1200 by 600, right? So that's like the normal size for a YouTube video. So we're going to choose this one. And for the background, we're going to upload our first scene. So if you remember, we will start from here, right? We'll start from this bedroom. This is going to be the first scene. And guess what? Actually, you can automate the animation process very easily. And you wouldn't believe this. So instead of doing the animations manually, all you need to do is to upload your MP3 file. So if you remember in the previous video, we already converted our content script to MP3 file, right? So we utilize AI text to voice generator, right? So we're going to upload that MP3 file here. And guess what? Adobe is going to animate this automatically based on the audio, which is cool, right? So you don't have to do the animations manually. So all you need to do is just to click on choose an audio file. Actually, you have two options here, right? Either you want to record your voiceover, or if you already have your MP3 file, just upload your MP3 file. So just go to scene 1 and then click open, right? So now it is uploading the file. It might take you like perhaps like a couple seconds. Usually it doesn't take too long, so just be patient. Okay, cool. So now it is processing. So it's going to generate you the animations automatically, and the animation is going to be based on the audio, right? So that's how the algorithm works, which is very cool, which basically means that you don't have to create the animations on your own, right? You can just rely on the MP3 file. And obviously the audio is going to affect his facial expressions, hand gesture, and other expressions, which is very cool, right? Okay, so now it is processing the video. It might take a while, so if it takes so long, then I might just skip this part and I'll return as soon as the process is done, right? And if you remember, actually we have like 6 or 7 different scenes, so we're going to do this for other 6 scenes, right? So obviously it's going to be relatively like long video, but the process is going to be relatively the same. So if you want to skip this video, if you already know and understand like how it works, then that's totally fine, guys. Just skip to the next video, because I guess it's gonna be a little bit boring, right? Because what I'm showing you here is going to be the exact same thing for the next scene, right? Okay, so now we are at 46%, oh 50%, we're halfway, and you might be surprised to see the result. I'm so excited, guys. I'm so excited. Alright, so it seems that we're done with this. So if you play the video, just click on this button. Look at this. Look at his facial expressions and also like his hand gesture, right? Very cool. You didn't do anything. I mean, we just rely completely upon the MP3 file, and guess what? The algorithm is going to translate that audio file to his facial expressions, hand gesture. So very cool, right? And to download it, just click on download, right? So just click download like this. Okay, very cool. So now the video has been downloaded. We might want to move it to our folder. For now, I'm just gonna move it to desktop, right? So now it's still downloading, right? 9 seconds left, 7 seconds left, 6 seconds left, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're done. Oops, it's failed. Unfortunately, it's failed, so I need to re-download it again. I'm really sorry. Perhaps it's due to my internet connection stability, so I'm just gonna cancel this. Hope this one works. Okay, very cool, it works. Alright, so I'm just gonna delete this, and we're going to do the same thing for the second scene. So let's go back. Right, so let's go back. Just click on back on editing, right? Back to editing. And now we're going to replace the background, right? So just click replace image. Just click replace image, and we're going to get the second scene. Where's the image for the second scene? If I'm not mistaken, it's going to be this image, right? So this is like the time portal, right? So before the teddy bear enters the time travel machine, it's going to be here first, right? So let's click open. All right, very cool. And to make it proportional, it's going to be better if we just make the size of the teddy bear a little bit smaller, right? So it looks more proportional to the image. And we're going to replace the audio with the second scene, right? So just click on replace audio, click just on audio file, and we're going to add the second scene, which is this one. So just click on open. Okay, cool. So now it is processing. Just wait, it might take you like a couple seconds or maybe a minute depending on your internet connection stability. And also generally speaking, the longer your audio file is, then the longer the process will take, right? So yeah, but I don't think we have a very long MP3 file, so I don't think the process is going to take too long. So yeah, just wait, guys, just wait patiently. Alright, so now it is processing. And if you're asking me this question, hey Chris, which one that you prefer, a Metademo Lab or Adobe? I think the answer will be really depends on what you want, right? So if you want to have more control, you want to have more authority over the animations, right? You want to choose like which type of animations that you want. Obviously, go with the first one. Go with metademolab.com, because there are many different type of animations that you can choose. But if you want to save a lot of time, right? You don't want to deal with trial and errors. You just want to get it done as soon as possible. Then go with the second options, right? Because you don't need to do anything on your part. You don't need to do the animations manually. You don't need to choose which animations type that you want. Instead, all you need to do is just to upload the mp3 file. That's it. Upload the mp3 file and leave all the work to Adobe. Adobe is going to be the one that translate the mp3 files to the facial expressions and also his hands gesture and stuff like that. All you need to do is just to pick the character that you want and also set the background, right? Okay, very cool. We're almost done here, 100%. We're almost done. Okay, we're done. So if you want to see it, just click on this button. Look at this, very cool, right? So to download it, just click download, and now it has been downloaded. I think the video is a little bit long, so it takes like 10 seconds, right? Maybe like 15 seconds. Right, so now we're going to do the same thing for the third scene, right? So yeah, I'm just gonna click on show in the Finder, and I'm gonna drag this to my desktop. Alright, very cool. And let's go back to our Google Chrome and then click on back to editing. Alright, so now we're going to replace this background with our third scene. So I'm just gonna click on replace image, and the third scene is going to be ancient Egypt, right? Which is this one. So I'm just gonna click open, and obviously we're going to adjust the size of the teddy bear. Alright, so maybe like this. So it's going to be more proportional to the image, to the background image. Alright, very cool. And we are going to replace the audio as well, and we're going to upload scene 3, right? And click open. Very cool. Okay, so now it is processing. Just wait. It's not going to take too long, I'm pretty sure. So just wait patiently, guys. Uploading the media. I totally get it, guys. Perhaps it might be a little bit boring for you, because I'm doing like the same exact thing for each scene. But if you already knew and understand like what's going on here, you already knew and understand like the basic concepts, feel free to skip this video, guys, because we're going to do the same exact thing for scene number 4, scene number 5, and scene number 6, right? So it's gonna be exactly the same. So feel free to skip to the next video. We're going to edit like all these scenes together using Veed IO, right? So we're going to combine all of these together. Okay, so yeah, okay, cool. So now it has been uploaded. The mp3 file has been uploaded. So now it is integrating the mp3 files with our scene here. So as you guys can see, right now we are at 33%. So just wait, guys. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. All right. Perhaps this video is going to be a very long video, so I really apologize. Alright, so it seems that we're almost done here. Alright, very cool, we're done. So just click on it to see like his facial expressions, his hand gesture, his alright, his move. Alright, very cool. So I'm just gonna download it. Alright, very cool. So now it is downloading our animations video. We're going to prepare for the next scene. So I'm just gonna click on show in Finder, and I'm going to drag that to my desktop. Right. Once we're done, we're going to move this to our folder project. So we're going to move it to our project folder. Right. Very cool. So let's go back to editing, and let's replace this image with the next scene. If I'm not mistaken, the next scene is going to be this scene, right? Futuristic city, right? All right, click open, and now we're going to place him a little bit lower here, so his body doesn't block the cool building on the back. All right, so I'm just gonna make it like this. or maybe I'm going to make him a little bit bigger, but I'm going to drag his body down. All right, very cool. And for the audio, we're going to replace this with MP4, with scene 4 MP3, right? So just click open. Very cool. Okay, now it is processing, so it is uploading the MP3 file, right? And it's also going to integrate the MP3 file with the scene that we already created here. So please be patient, guys. All right, so now the video is being processed, so just wait. All right, actually we have 2 more scenes, so please be patient. But if you already get it, just feel free to skip this video, guys. All right, feel free to move to the next one, right? Because we're going to do the exact same thing for the next 2 scenes, right? Alright, so we are at 45%, so almost halfway, 50%, 56%. Very cool. Um, we're almost done here. We're at 80%. Alright, very cool. So just download this, right? Okay, cool. So now it is downloading our animation video. We still have 2 more scenes, so just wait. Alright, we're almost done here. I'm just gonna click show in Finder and I'm going to drag this file to my desktop. Alright, very cool. Let's do scene number 5. Right, so let's go back to our Google Chrome and then click on back to editing. And we're going to replace this image with scene number 5. Where is it? It is right here, right? At the black hole. So the teddy bear is going to return. Right? So we're going to place his body perhaps like very close to this black hole, I guess. Yeah, maybe here. Alright, so we're going to replace the audio, or we're going to upload the scene 5 MP3 audio. So I'm just gonna click on it. Very cool. So now it is processing. And remember, we still have 1 more scene to do, so please be patient, guys. Sorry if it takes too long. Alright, so now it is processing. We're currently at 5%, so still a long way to go. Alright, so we're at 67%, 73%, you're almost there, 81%, 89%, and finally 99%, so we're almost there. Okay, very cool. So now we're just gonna download this, and remember we still have 1 more scenes to create, so that's gonna be our last scene, right? So I'm just gonna click on show in Finder and then I'm gonna drag the file to desktop, right? So just gonna click show in Finder And that's scene number 5. Let's do the last one here, scene number 6. So just click on back to editing. We're gonna replace this image with our last scene, which is the backyard, which is this one. All right. So, oh, sorry. Here we go. Also going to replace the audio. So we're going to replace this with scene number 6 MP3, right? And here we go. Now it is processing. All right, very cool. So we are at 0%. All right, so we're at 10%. Just wait. 19%. 27%. All right, 29%. It's pretty fast. All right, 38%. Well, 60%, more than half. Alright, so we're almost there, guys. 97%, we're almost there. Right, very cool. We're done with this, so I'm just gonna download it. So I'm just gonna click download, and now it is downloading. All right, we're almost done. Well, actually, we're done. We're technically done with this video. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to combine all of these scenes together in Veed IO, right? So I'll see you guys there. But before that, I'm going to move this to our project folder, right? So I'm just gonna click on Scene Finder. All right. I'm going to open up my project folders, and I'm going to move this inside this project folder, right? Very cool. We're done. I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn how to utilize Veed IO to do the final editing process for our cartoon films, right? So just go to Veed IO, just click on this link, it will take you here. Make sure that you create your free account here. It's going to be totally free. Actually, you can sign up using your Gmail account, so it's pretty easy, pretty straightforward. All right, so as you guys can see, this is the dashboard. And to start, just click on create project. All right, so just click on create project. Alright, so now we're just going to combine all 6 scenes that we created in the previous video together, right? So the first thing that you need to do is to go here to the media and then click upload file, and then pick the first scene, which is this one, right? So just click open. Okay, cool. So now it is uploading, and we're going to add the second scene. So I'm just gonna click media, upload file, and we're going to add the second scene. Right, make sure you are uploading the MP4 file, not the MP3, because MP3 is simply just the audio, but MP4 is the image that has been integrated with the audio file, right? So just click on scene 2. Very cool. So now it is uploading. All right, so it's right here. Actually, we need to drag this all the way to the right. Where is it? Oops, not here. Yep, right here. Very cool. Alright, so now we're going to do the same thing for the third scene. So just click on media, add upload file, and click on scene 3, right? So click open. Very cool. So I'm just gonna drag this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap, right? So now let's add another scene. So scene number 4, just click on media, upload file, and we're going to pick scene number 4, which is this one, right? So click open. Alright, very cool. So now it's uploading. Make sure you drag this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap. And let's do 2 more scenes. So just click media, upload file. We're going to upload the scene number 5, which is this one, in the black hole. So we're going to move this all the way to the right. Alright, so where is it? Right here. I'm just gonna move this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap. And one last scene, so just click on media, upload files, and go to scene number 6, which is this one, and then click open. Alright, very cool. So now it is uploading. Please be patient. Alright, very cool. It's right here. Where is it? It's right there. Okay, very cool. So I'm just gonna drag this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap with each other. Alright. Awesome. So yeah, we're done with this. If you want to test, you can play the video and see if it matches your expectations, right? Make sure if it matches your expectations. Alright, very cool. So now the next thing that you need to do is to click on this button, done. Alright, so we're going to download this. Just click on export video. This is the durations, this is also the size file, right? And just click on export video. If you haven't created your account or if you haven't logged in, then you will need to create your account and log in. You can easily sign up using your Gmail account, but if you already created your account, then you will be redirected to this download page. Alright, very cool. I'm just gonna close this. As you guys can see, there are several options here. You can download it, you can share it, right? So to download it, just click on download. Alright, so okay, so it's still processing, so just wait guys. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. We're at 77% right now, 82%, we're almost there, right? So just please be patient guys. We're almost there. Okay, finally we're done. Very cool. So yeah, to download it, just click on this icon. This icon means download, right? So just click on it. You have 3 options here. Either you want to download it as MP4, video, MP3, audio, or GIF animation. Since we want it to be a video, so we're just going to choose the first options. Alright, cool. So now it is downloading. The duration is not very long. It's just like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. So I don't think it will take that long to download. But I think that's it. That's all you need to know. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to create our second movie, right? We're going to create our second cartoon animation film. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to create our second film. So we're going to utilize ChatGPT, just the same thing like what we did previously. To generate us the content ideas for our cartoon film, generate us the titles, the main outline, and also the content script for our cartoon animation film, right? So let's get started. So I'm just gonna type in like this: get me ideas for my cartoon animation film for kids, right? So here we go. Just see what ChatGPT is going to generate us. Magical adventure, time travel thoughts, superhero quotes, animal kingdom, space explorers, fairy tale maze up, the Toy Boy Chronicles, ocean explorers, mythical sports tournament, inhabited school. So I'm thinking about either ocean explorers, so it's like option 8, or perhaps space explorers. All right, so let's just read the descriptions. Join a group of space loving kids as they blast off into outer space in their homemade rocket ship. They encounter alien civilizations, explore distant planets, and unravel the mysteries of the universe. Or number 8, ocean explorers. Dive into the underwater world and follow a group of young marine biologists as they explore the depth of the ocean, encountering colorful sea creatures, solving puzzles, and protecting marine life. Well, actually, I'm kind of more interested in option 5, which is space explorers. So I'm just gonna type in I am interested in option 5. Generate me potential titles for my cartoon film. All right, so here we go. We'll see what's gonna be the title. Cosmic Kids, Star Seekers, Galactic Adventures, Space Squad, Stellar Explorations, Journey Through the Stars, Out of This World, Cosmic Quest. Well, actually, I'm gonna go with options 5 because I think it represents our like actual content. All right, so this is definitely a good title because it represents like what we want to create. So I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT to generate me the main outline. So I'm just gonna let ChatGPT that I'm interested in options 5. All right, which is this one, Space Squad. All right, so that's gonna be the title of our cartoon animation film, and I want ChatGPT to generate me the main outline for my film, for my cartoon film. And don't forget to specify the durations of your film. So this time, I guess I'm gonna make a little bit longer film. So generate me the outline for my cartoon film, assuming the duration is about 15 minutes, right? Still relatively like short film, but it's gonna be a little bit longer compared to the previous film that we created, right? So I'm just gonna click generate. All right, title Space Squad, outline for 15 minutes, introduction, settings, act 1, act 2. Okay, very cool. ChatGPT is really good at breaking down scenes, really good at structuring this film. So I think we're done with this. So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to generate us the content scripts. All right, then we're just going to do the same thing that we did previously, just copy and paste that to your Google Docs. All right, so generate me the content script for the cartoon animation film, assuming the duration will be around 15 minutes, right? Will be around 15 minutes. Here we go. As an AI text-based model, I can provide you with a simple script. All right. All right, very cool. So now ChatGPT is doing a little bit different. So instead of using narrators, now ChatGPT is generating us the conversation scripts. All right. So very cool. So, all right, very cool, very cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna copy and paste the whole thing to your Google Docs. All right, so I'm just gonna copy this. All right, I'm going to copy the whole thing here, and then paste it here, paste without formatting. And I'm also going to copy the content script, which is this conversations. All right, very cool. So I'm just gonna paste it down here. All right, so now we're done with this. We're done with this content script. In the next video, we're going to learn how to utilize another text-to-image generator, which is Runway ML, to generate us the scene. All right, so I'll see you guys there. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn how to utilize the second text to image generator tool to generate us the images of our characters and also our scenes, right? So it's called Runway ML. If you want to get here, just go to slide 4 and then click on this link number 3, and then it will take you here, right? Don't worry, it's going to be for free. So as you guys can see here in the pricing sections, Runway offers you the basic free forever for versions. Obviously, you only get 125 credits, right? So there are like some limitations for the free account, but I think 125 credit is going to be more than enough for us. So let's get started. And if you scroll down here, you can also read like some of these descriptions. These are features that you get, the features that you're able to access if you're on free account. So just let's create your account first. So just click on sign up. Sign up, it's free. Just click on that button. All right, so now it is loading. It's going to be relatively straightforward process. All you need to do is to sign up using your Gmail account. So actually I've already logged in, but I'm gonna show you how to create your account from scratch. So just click on sign up for free, all right? And then to create your account, just click on sign up with Google, and then you need to choose which email account that you want to register here on here on Runway ML, right? So let's say I'm gonna use this email, right? And we'll see. And for the free account, you're going to get 125 credits, right? I'm just gonna skip this. All right, very cool. So now it's redirecting us to our dashboard, and very cool. So to generate image, all you need to do is to click on generate image, right? And just type in your prompt here, right? Just type in your prompt on this box and then click generate or hit enter, and then you're going to generate your image. Very cool, right? So yeah, this is brand new account. So obviously this account still has 125 credits. So if you go to your my account, you can see like the settings here, right? So on the left side of the screen, you can see all the features available. You can generate videos from text, you can edit the videos, you can edit the audios and subtitles. For the images, you can generate the image, you can also do the editing, and they even have like a 3D generations, which is very cool, especially if you are a 3D artist or a 3D designer, then you might want to utilize this one. They also have like AI training sections where they have like many different data, many different models that you can utilize. I'm pretty sure you can also create your own models, right? So you click on train the new models, and then you can upload your own data set, and you're going to train that as your model. All right, very cool. In the project here, we have 0 project. Reason why? Because this is a brand new account, so we haven't created anything, we haven't generated any images or video here, so obviously there's nothing here. All right, very cool. And assets, also there is nothing here, we haven't added anything to our asset section. So let's go to generate image, and let's go to our Google Docs. So in the story that we're going to create, there are 8 scenes where the story will take place. So the first one here is the backyard, so it's Mac's backyard. The second one is the Earth. The third one here is spacecraft. Number 4, it's Earth's orbit. Number 5, aliens planet. Number 6, spaceship and space stations. Number 7, cosmic phenomena. Number 8 is alien civilizations and home planet. All right, very cool. So now we're going to generate it's one of them. And for the characters, actually we're not going to generate the characters using Runway ML. Instead, we're just going to use the custom characters that are already available on Adobe Express, right? So let's go to our Runway ML and let's generate our first scene, which is the backyard. So I'm just gonna type in backyard. Well, from here, actually you can choose like which one that you want to choose. So we have text to image. This is going to be the one that we want to choose. We have image to image. For example, if we want to generate image based on the image that you uploaded. You also have train your own generator if you want to create your own data set and train your own data set, and also infinite image here. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm just gonna click on text to image. All right, so it will redirect me to this page, these sections. All right, very cool. And the next thing that you need to do is to type in your prompt here. So I'm just going to type in cartoon backyard like this. All right. And for the ratio, you have several different options here. Either you want to have like 1:1, square, widescreens, mobile verticals, landscape, portrait. Well, it really depends. If you want to create a video for YouTube Shorts or Instagram Reels or TikTok, then go with 9:16. But if you want to create your videos for YouTube, then go with 16:9. But most of the cartoon animation films that people upload on YouTube have this ratio, right? 16:9. So I'm just gonna choose the second options here for the resolutions. Unfortunately, since we are on the free account, we're only able to use like the lowest resolutions, which is 512p. If you want to increase that resolutions, you need to upgrade your account. All right, very cool. And you can also choose the number of outputs. So yeah, I'm just gonna click generate and then see what we're going to get here. Very cool. So we have 105 credits left. All right, I like it. So I'm just gonna download this. So I'm going to click download. Click show in Finder. And I'm going to drag this to my desktop, and obviously I'm going to create the new folder. It's going to be our project folder, just the same thing like what we did in the previous video. So I'm going to name it film project 1, right? I'm sorry, film project 2. Well, I'm sorry, it's not film project 2, it's supposed to be film asset 2, right? Just to be consistent, it needs to have the same name with the first projects folder. So I'm just gonna name it film assets 2. All right, so we're going to save these images on this projects folder, and let's go back to our Google Chrome and let's generate new image. All right. So let's go back to image generation sections. And what about our second scene? It's going to be the earth, right? All right, so I'm just gonna type in earth, but I think that prompt is too basic. So I guess we might need to specify a little bit about what we wanted. So make sure that the ratio is 9. I'm sorry, the ratio is 16:9. The resolution is 512p. Number of output is 1, and the prompt is cartoon earth. All right, we'll see. Very cool. Very cool image. So I'm just gonna download this. So just click download. All right, so now let's create our third scene, which is the Earth's orbit. So I'm just gonna copy this. Well, actually the third scene is the spacecraft, right? So spacecraft. Just copy this and just type in cartoon spacecraft and click generate. All right, very cool. If you're not really satisfied with this image, feel free to regenerate it again, but you might want to specify the prompt a little bit, right? So Runway ML understands what you want. So I think I'm fine with this. I'm just gonna download this, right? And let's go to the next scene, which is Earth's orbit. So I'm just gonna paste it here and click generate. All right, very cool. I'm just gonna download this. Again, if you're not really satisfied with the quality of the image, feel free to just, regenerate it again. And the next one here, aliens, planets. I'm going to add space here, click generate. All right, so we still have 3 scenes left, right? Spaceship, cosmic, and alien civilizations. All right, very cool. This is the alien planet. I think it's very cool. So I'm just gonna download this. Or maybe it's going to be better if we get the image from, not from the satellite perspective. Instead, we want the characters to be in the planet, right? So we don't want the view from the satellite. We want the view from within the planet. So I'm just going to change the prompt a little bit. So I'm just going to assume the planet is Mars. So I'm just going to type in cartoon Mars planet environment, and I'm going to click generate. And notice that every single time you generate an image, your credits is going to be subtracted by 1, right? Okay, very cool. I like it. So I'm just gonna download this. And what's gonna be the next one here? Spaceship and space station. So I'm just gonna go back to Runway ML and then type in spaceship. Inside. All right, so I guess it's going to be better if we kind of specify what we want. It's going to be better if the scene take place inside of the spaceship instead of outside of the spaceship, right? So I'm just gonna type in inside cartoon spaceship. Just click generate. Again, if we're not satisfied, just regenerate a new image. Very easy, right? Actually this is not what we wanted, so I'm just gonna like rephrase this from a little bit. So spaceship, cartoon, spaceship, interior. All right, so just click generate. All right, I think this is a good one. All right, I'm just gonna download it. So now we're going to generate the new scene, which is space stations, right? Space stations. All right, so I'm just gonna click generate. Well, actually we want it from the inside perspective, right? So I'm just gonna rephrase this prompt once again. So cartoon space station interior. Just regenerate it again. All right, so the one last scene here is alien civilization home planet. All right, very cool. I think this is the good one. So I'm just gonna download it. And last one here, it's going to be the alien planet. So I'm just gonna copy and paste that and then click generate. Hopefully this is going to be the best one. All right. Actually, I want the inside perspective, not the outside perspective, right? I don't want it from the satellite view. I want it from the inside perspective. So I'm just gonna rephrase this from a little bit. So I'm just gonna remove this part. So I'm just gonna have cartoon alien civilizations and see if it will suit our objective. All right. All right, maybe I'm just going to remove this. Just going to rephrase this a little bit. So cartoon alien colonies in Mars. All right. To be honest with you, I'm not really satisfied with this image. So let's try generate one more time, and then hopefully we're going to get the best one here. All right, so I'm going to add environment here. So hopefully this is going to generate us the better one. All right, so I think I like it. So I'm just gonna download this, and that's it. That's it, guys. I'm just gonna move all these images to our folder. So I'm just gonna drag this and move this to our project folder. So remember that we are going to have 8 scenes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very cool. So I'm just gonna move this to our project folder, right? And that's it. Just gonna move this to our cartoon folder. All right, I think that's it for this video. I'll see you guys in the next video, where we're going to learn how to utilize text to voice generator to convert our content scripts to MP3 files, right? So I'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to utilize this text to voice generator, which is 11 labs, to convert our content scripts, our conversation scripts to voice, right, to MP3 files. So as you guys can see, we have pretty long conversations here. Obviously, this video is going to be relatively longer than other videos, so please be prepared. So as you guys can see here, we have 3 main characters, Max, Zoe, and Alex. So pretty sure Max and Alex are male, so we're going to use male voices, and Zoe is female, so we're going to use female voice, right? Just to be more accurate, I guess. So let's get started. I'm just going to click on 11 labs, right? And I'm going to copy the first one. This is Max. So I'm just going to copy this. And make sure that you use male voice. So I'm going to use Adam voice. This is male voice. You can change the voice settings if you want, but I'm not going to change anything. You can also choose the model, right? Another thing that you might need to know is you can actually add your own voice. So you can clone your voice, which is great, but I think we're not going to do that, right? And that's it. Unfortunately, since we have very long conversations here, so we're going to do it over and over again. So I'm just going to copy this for Max, and then next thing we're going to do it for Zoe, and the next thing we're going to do it for Alex. So just count how many MP3 files that we're going to have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 14 conversations, right? So yeah, we're going to have 14 conversations. Unfortunately, it's going to be a relatively long process, so take your time. All right, so the first one here, we're just going to click generate. Very cool. Just 5 seconds long. And I'm just going to download this. And don't forget to rename this to make it easier for us to track our files. So to make it more simple, I'm just going to name it as max1, right? So yeah, it's going to be max1. Let's go back. Let's do the same thing for Zoe. Again, it's going to be a very boring tutorial, guys. So if you already get the idea, you already know like what you are supposed to do, feel free to just skip this video. Feel free to just stop this video and then do it on your own, right? And the second one here is Zoe, right? So we need to make sure that we will use the female voice just to make it more realistic. So I'm just going to change the Adam voice to female voice, maybe Bella, right? Bella is female, pretty sure. And just click on generate. Right, so I'm just gonna download this. Click on Show in Finder and then drag down here. I'm going to name this file as Zoe1mp3. So it means that Zoe scene number 1 mp3. Alright, so let's go back to our Google Chrome. And let's do the same thing here for the third character. So Alex, right? So Alex. Copy that. And for Alex, obviously we will use male voice, but we're not going to use Adam voice because that voice has already belonged to Max, right? So we're going to use different male voice. So maybe we're going to use Anthony voice. All right, so Anthony is most likely male, right? So just click on generate. Now it is generating the voice, right? So I'm just gonna download the mp3 file and I'm going to name it as alex1.mp3. Alright, very cool. Later on we're going to move these to our project folder, but for now I'm just gonna keep them on my desktop. Obviously guys, if I show you like the whole process, then the video is going to be very long, right? So I think you already understand and you already get it, like what you're supposed to do, right? After seeing like these 3 examples. So I'm just going to let you do on your own. So again, to do it, just go to the next conversations. So it's going to be Max. So just copy this, right? And then paste it here. And then for Max, make sure that you stick with the original voice, which is Adam, right? So make sure that the voice matches. And yeah, just click generate and download, right? And you need to do it for each conversation block. I know it is a relatively long process, so take your time, right? Let me know if you have any questions. Again, just make sure that every single conversation block here has the mp3 file because we need every single one of them to create our film, right? So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to combine this together and also animate our characters using Express Adobe. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to animate our characters using Express Adobe. So we're going to do relatively the same thing that we did for the first cartoon film. Alright, so just to let you know, I already converted all these conversation blocks to MP3 files in the previous video, right? So we're going to utilize this as well as our scenes that we generated using Runway ML. All right, so if you go to category and then click on human, you have many different options here with characters that you want to choose. So make sure that you pick one character that represent Max, one character that represents Zoe, and one character that represent Alex, right? So for Max, I'm gonna go with this character, I guess. Yep. And I'm also going to add the background. So just click on upload image, and this is the first scene, right? So cartoon backyard, very cool. So I'm going to place him here. So make sure that his height is proportional to the house size, and just add the MP3 file. So just click on choose an audio file and go to desktop. This is Max, right? So pick Max 1, click open. All right, cool. So now it is processing the file. Just wait. All right, very cool. I don't think the process is going to take that long since the MP3 file is very short, just like 5-6 seconds. So yeah, I don't think it's going to take very long. Very cool, we're almost there. Okay, we're finally done. So to play it, just click on this button. As you guys can see, look at his facial expression, his hand gesture. So yeah, Adobe translate the MP3 files to, you know, his facial expression, stuff like that. So just click download. Very cool. So I'm just gonna click show in Finder. And we're going to name this as scene 1. We're going to create the second scene. So I'm just gonna go back to your Google Chrome and then click on back to editing. And this time it's going to be Zoe, right? So if you might be wondering like how many scenes that we're going to have, so just count the amount of MP3 files that you have here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So in total we're going to have 13 scenes. So this video is going to be a relatively long video, so just keep that in mind. Feel free to take your time, but if you already understand like what's going on here, feel free to skip this video, right? So yeah, let's go back to the editing page, and now we're going to choose the character for Zoe, right? So Zoe is going to be female, so I'm gonna go with these characters, right? Very cool. And I'm going to place her right here, maybe right here, and I'm going to make her height proportional to the size of the house. Right, very cool. And for the background, it's still going to be the same, assuming this is the first scene. And then click on preview. Well, not preview, just click on replace audio, and we're going to replace this with Zoe 1 MP3, right? So click open. All right, cool. So now it is processing. Just wait. Alright, so just click on this to play it, so you can see like her hand gesture, her facial expressions. Alright, very cool. Just download it, and we're going to name this as scene number 2, right? Alright, so now we're going to create the third scene for Alex. So we're going to choose like different character for Alex. So if you scroll down here, actually we have a very cool character wearing an astronaut costume, astronaut uniform. So we're going to use this character for Alex, right? So yeah, very cool. And for the background, we're still going to use this background since this is still the first scene. So I'm just gonna replace the audio with Alex1, right? So where is it? Alex1 MP3. This is the one, right? So just click open. Very cool. So now it is processing. Just wait. All right, cool. We're at 0%. So just wait. 11%. All right, very cool. I'm just gonna download this and I'm going to name this as scene number 3, right? So scene number 3. Show in Finder. This is going to be scene number 3. All right, let's do the next one. So just go back to the editing page, and for the next one, it's going to be, who's it going to be? Max1, Zo1, Alex1. It's going to be Max number 2, right? So let's pick the character for Max. Make sure that you're consistent, right? So if you use which character for Max, it's down here, right? This one. You always need to use this character to represent Max. And for the second scene, right? For the second scene, we are in a different place, so we're going to replace the background with Earth, right? So just replace it with Earth. Where is it? So right here. Just replace it with this background. Very cool. So I'm just going to place him here. Yeah, maybe like this. And I'm going to replace the audio with Max 2. Very cool. So just click open. Alright, so now it is processing. Alright, so we're at 37%. Alright, very cool. We're done with this. So I'm just gonna download this and then name this as scene number 4. Right, we still have 9 more scenes to do, guys. So please take your time if you need it, right? And the next one that we're going to create is scene number 5, which is Zo, right? So let's go back to our Google Chrome. And let's click on back to editing, and we're going to replace this with Zo. Where's Zo? Right here. Pretty cool. And we're going to replace the audio with Zo 2. Opened. Alright, so now it is processing. Just wait. Alright, we're done with this. Just click download. So we're going to name this as scene number 5. Very cool. And next one. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next one, it's going to be Max again. Alright, so let's go back and we're going to enter the third scene. So actually we're going to replace the background, right? So replace the background. We're going to replace it with the next scene, which is a spacecraft, right? So let's go back. Just click replace image and go to spacecraft. Where is spacecraft? Right here. Just click open, and we're going to replace this with Max. Right here. So I'm going to replace this with Max. So Max is just going to stand right here on the corner, right? So just click replace audio, and we're going to replace it with Max 3. So click desktop and Max number 3, right? Just to make sure that's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, Max number 3. All right, so now it is processing. We're almost done. We're almost there. All right, very cool. So now we're just going to download this, and we're going to name this scene as scene number 6. So I'm going to drag this to desktop and rename this scene number 6, right? And let's do the next one here. It's going to be the next one, Alex, right? So yeah, Alex. So let's go back to our Google Chrome, and we're going to replace this with Alex. So I'm just gonna replace this. Where is Alex? Here you are. All right, so I'm going to place Alex in different locations. Maybe like this. And just replace the audio with Alex 2. All right. Where is it? Alex 2 right here. And then now it is processing the audio file. Very cool. So now we're just going to download this, and don't forget to rename this scene number 7, right? Show in Finder. It's going to be scene number 7. Very cool. And the next one here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The next one is going to be Max again, but we're going to change the background, I guess. So what's going to be the next one here? Alien's Planet. So just click on back to editing and replace the image with Alien Planet. So where is it? Right here. Like this. And we're going to replace this with Max, right? So where is Max? Right here. Very cool. So I'm going to replace his, well, I'm not going to do anything here. I'm just going to place his body right in the middle, right? And then replace the audio with Max number 4, if I'm not mistaken, right? So just recheck it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's going to be Max number 4. So just click on choose an audio files, and then just go to Max number 4. Opened. All right. So now it is processing. Very cool. So just download this again, and we're going to name this as scene number 8, right? So we still have like 5 more scenes to create, since we are going to have 13 scenes in total, right? So I'm just gonna drag this to my desktop, and I'm going to rename this as scene number 8. So scene number 8. Well, the next thing that we're going to do is to create the next scene, which is this one, right? Zo3. So let's go back to our Google Chrome, and we're going to click on back to editing, and we're going to replace this with Zo, but we're going to change the background, right? So replace image, cartoon, film assets to what's going to be the next background? The space station, right? Where is it? Right here, space station. So yeah, here we go. Or maybe spacecraft first. Yeah, spacecraft. Going to replace his well, actually I'm going to place him I'm going to place her right here on the left corner, and I'm going to replace this with her audio, which is going to be Zo number 3, right? So just click on choose an audio file, and desktop Zo number 3, and click open. Alright, we're almost done. Well, actually we're done. Just click download, and we're going to name this as scene number 9, right? So click on Finder, drag this to the desktop, and name this scene number 9. The next thing is Alex again, Alex number 3. So let's go back to our Google Chrome, back to editing, and we're going to replace the background. So what's going to be the next one here? Space station, right? So replace image, we're going to replace this with space station. So where is it? Space stations. I think it's going to be right here, right? Space stations, and we're going to replace this with Alex. Where is Alex? Here we go. Not this character, just keep scrolling down, and we're going to find Alex. So it's right here. Okay, very cool. I'm going to make his body proportional, so I'm just going to place him here, and I'm going to click preview. Well, not actually replace the audio first. We're going to replace this with Alex. Alex number 3, right? Yeah, it is Alex number 3. So just click on choose an audio file, and then click Alex number 3. Here we go, and then click open. Okay, so now it's processing our file, our audio file, or MP3 file. So just wait. It will not take that long. Okay, so we're at 12%. Very cool. So now we're just going to download this. So I'm just gonna click download. All right, just click download, and we're going to name this as scene number 10, right? So we're going to have 3 more scenes. So let's get it done. We're going to have max number 5. So let's go back to our Google Chrome. Let's click on back to editing, and we're going to replace the character with Max, which is this one, and we're going to replace the background. The next background is the alien civilizations, right? So yeah, just gonna replace image, cartoon, film assets to it's right here. the alien colonies, right? I'm going to make him standing up like this, but also at the same time we're going to make his height proportional to this mountain. All right, so I'm just gonna click replace audio. We're going to replace this with max number 5, right? And then click open. Alright, cool. So now it is processing our MP3 file. We're currently at 11%, 37%. It's pretty fast. Obviously, it's fast because the audio file is short. So we're just going to download this and we're going to name this as scene 11, right? So we still have 2 more scenes to create. So please be patient, guys. But if you already get it, if you already understand what's going on here, feel free to skip this video, right? You can do it on your own too. Scene number 11, and let's do the next one here, which is a Zoe. So we're going to replace this character, this Max character, with Zoe. So where is Zoe? It's right here. Right here, right? We're going to place her body in the middle, and we're going to replace this with Zoe 4. Right, here we go. So now it's processing, and keep in mind we still have 1 more scene to create, which is the last one, Max again, Max number 6. Alright, so I'm just gonna download this. Again, if you want to play it, just see like her facial expressions, her hand gesture, her emotions. So I'm just gonna download it, and we're going to rename this as scene 12, right? So yeah, here we go. This is going to be scene 12. And the last one, finally, we're almost done. All right, so let's go back to editing and then replace. We're still going to keep the background the same, and we're going to replace the character with Max, right? So here we go, Max again, and we're going to replace the audio with Max number 6. So Max 6, where is it? Right here. Opened. All right, so actually this is going to be like the last scene. All right, so we're almost done. In the next video, we're going to combine all these scenes together using Veed IO, which is the film editing software that we're going to utilize. All right, very cool. I'm just gonna download this, and don't forget to rename this file as scene 13, right, which is the last scene in our film. So let's drag this to desktop and rename this scene 13. That's it, we're done. I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to combine all the scenes, all 13 scenes that we already created using Adobe Express to one MP4 file using Veed IO, right? So we're going to create our second film. We're going to do the editing process, so make sure that you pay very close attention to. So as you guys can see, right now I'm on Veed IO. So this is the first film that we created. All right, so as you guys can see here, it shows up in my recent videos sections. So to create a new project, just click on create project. All right, and we're going to do relatively the same exact thing that we did in the previous video when we did create the first film. All right, so just close this tab, and to upload file, just click on this upload file. All right, and let's go to our folder where we keep it. So film to assets. Let's begin with the scene 1, which is this one. So just click open. Right, so in total we're going to have 13 scenes, so I'm guessing this video is going to be a relatively long video. Alright, so this is scene 1. Let's add the second scene. So add second scene. Where is it? Right here, scene number 2. Alright, so just drag this and scene number 3, right? So just click media, upload file, scene number 3. It's right here. It's Alex, right? So yeah, just gonna drag this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap with each other. Awesome. And let's add the next one, which is scene number 4, right here, right? So make sure you drag it to all the way to the right so you don't overlap with the other scene. Right here, and add another scene. So scene number 5, which is this one, and click open. Drag this all the way to the right. Make sure it doesn't overlap with the other scene. Scene number 6, right? Scene number 6, where is it? Right here. So just drag this all the way to the right. Make sure they don't overlap. And let's do the same thing for scene number 7, right? Scene number 7, where is it? Right here. It's Alex again, wearing his astronaut costume. Right, scene number 8. Right, we still have 5 more scenes to add. So scene number 8, where is it? Right here. It's in Mars. Right, so I'm just gonna drag this all the way to the right. Make sure it doesn't overlap with the other scene. And let's add another scene. So media, upload file, scene number 9, right? It's going to be zoo. Alright, so just drag this all the way to the right. Add another scene again, scene number 10. So we still have 4 scenes. Well, actually 3 scenes left. So it's Alex. Drag this all the way to the right. Scenes number 11. Drag this all the way to the right. And let's add another scene. So media, scenes number 12, which is going to be zoo again. And finally, the last one, scene number 13. So it's going to be Max again, right? So we start the story with Max and we also close the story with Max. Very cool. So we're done with this. So just click on done, or you might want to add other modifications to this video. Feel free to do it. Just click done and just click export video, right? So now it is exporting our video. It will redirect us to this download page, right? So all you need to do is to click on the download icon. Alright, so just click on download. Well, download will be available once the video has been processed. So we're currently at 79%, so just wait. 91%, we're almost there. Okay, finally we're done, 100%. So yeah, you can download this by clicking on this icon. Just click on it and you have 3 options. If you want to download it as animations, then choose GIF. If you want to download it as audio, then choose MP3. If you download it as MP4 or video, just click on this. So I'm gonna click on the MP4. Alright, just click on it, then it will automatically download the file. As you guys can see here, it will take me like 2 minutes or 3 minutes to download it. I think that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn how to design interesting thumbnail. All right. So when it comes to content creations and filmmaking, thumbnail is very crucial part, guys. So you need to pay very close attention to thumbnail because that's going to be the first thing that your potential audience will see, and that's going to impact their decision whether to click on your video or not. So it's very important for you to make sure your thumbnail is interesting, right? Because no matter how good the quality of your video is, no matter how interesting your storyline is, but if you don't have a good thumbnail, then obviously you're not going to get a lot of clicks, you're not going to get a lot of views, right? So yeah, let's talk about three main points that you need to pay very close attention to. The first one here is clickbait, and I don't mean this in a negative way, I mean this in a positive way, right? So you need to design your thumbnail with an objective of getting as many clicks as possible. So that's supposed to be your end goal here. So you need to highlight like the most interesting part. You need to highlight even like the most controversial part of your film in the thumbnail. So definitely it will attract more people to click on your thumbnail, right? However, you also should keep in mind that your thumbnail should represent the actual content because you don't want to disappoint your audience, right? You don't want your audience to click on the thumbnail because it shows something and actually your content is completely different to the thumbnail. You don't want that to happen, right? So you make sure that even though you need to design your thumbnail to be very interesting, to be very controversial, I guess, but still needs to be a good representations of your actual content in your film. All right, so that's the first one. Let's talk about the second one here. It's curiosity. So you need to make sure your thumbnail stimulate the curiosity of your potential audience, right? The reason why people click because they are curious about the content, right? If you don't make them curious, then obviously they're not going to click. So keep that in mind. And there are like many different ways that you can make people curious about your content. So you just need to know and understand like which part of the film, which part of the content that you need to highlight, right? And make people curious, right? Make people wonder like what's going to be the storyline of this movie, right? And the next one here is high resolution. Obviously, you need to make sure that your thumbnail has a high resolution, high quality image, right? And ideally, the size is supposed to be 1280 by 720 pixels. So that's like the recommended standards for thumbnail. And let's talk about the tools. There are many different tools that you can utilize to create your thumbnail, to design your thumbnail. But me personally, I use two tools. The first one is Canva. I'm pretty sure like most of you guys know Canva. And the second one is PixArt. That's very similar to Canva, has very similar features, very similar functionalities. So PixArt is just another good alternative to Canva. So let's click on Canva. Well, actually, I already opened it here. So let's go to Canva. To create a thumbnail, just click on Create Design and click on YouTube thumbnail. And by default, it's 1280 by 720 pixels. So that's like the default size. All right, very cool. And let me show you like my thumbnails, right? So let me do the slideshow really quick. So yeah, guys, this are thumbnails that I created in the past for my online course mostly. So let's talk about the first one here. This is a thumbnail for my Shopify dropshipping online course. So I teach people on how to start Shopify dropshipping business, selling custom print-on-demand sneaker products that you can design using AI. So as you guys can see here, I displayed my very cool-looking sneakers that I designed using AI, and also I put Shopify logo just to let people know that I created my dropshipping store using Shopify. And the second one here is the thumbnail for my online course that teaches people on how to create comics using AI. And the third one here is the thumbnail that I created for my online course that teaches people on how to develop a self-driving autonomous vehicle using Python. So look at this, I generated this image using AI. And the next one here, this is the thumbnail for my online course that teaches people on how to create a Flappy Bird clone game using Godot. So as you guys can see here, I displayed this Godot engine logo. And the next one here, I created a thumbnail for my online course that teaches people on how to build a metaverse. As you guys can see, I displayed my very cool looking metaverse here, right? So yeah, let's learn how to build our thumbnail, how to design our thumbnail step by step using Canva. Alright, so let's assume that we're going to create the thumbnail for our first film, right? So I'm just gonna click accept all cookies and just upload. Alright, so just upload, and you can upload your file. So just click upload your file and pick this the best scene, right? So just go to desktop and then click on cartoon and film one asset. So make sure that you pick like the best scene, right? So I'm thinking about picking this one. All right, so just click open, and we're going to adjust the size of the image, obviously, so it will. All right, so I'm just gonna drag this. All right, very cool. We're going to adjust the size of the image, and we're also going to add the characters, right? So very cool, it looks like this, and we're going to add our characters. So I'm just gonna upload it again, upload file, and remember that we're going to have two characters in our first film. So make sure that you pick the character that has no background. So pick this one, right? The little boy, and also upload the teddy bear, which is the main character, right? So pick this one. Very cool. So we're going to add this character here on the middle, maybe right here. And also our beautiful teddy bear. I'm going to make him a little bit smaller. Yeah, maybe this is a good thumbnail, right? So probably this is like the most interesting scene in our film, and we're going to use this as a thumbnail, so people are going to be attracted to click on this thumbnail, right? And you might want to add some text here, right? Or maybe just type in the title of the film. So for example, just click on text here and then click add heading, right? And you might want to change the color, for example, like white, because the background color is relatively dark, so we don't want to have another, dark text color. So just use white, I guess. Yeah, just use white. And if you remember, like, what's the name of our film? What's the title? So if I'm not mistaken, it's Teddy Bear. Well, let me go back to ChatGPT. I really forgot the name, guys. I really apologize for that. So let's go back to our ChatGPT and let's see, like, what's the name of our cartoon film. Oh, the Teddy Bear's Time Travel Quest, right? So just going to copy this, just going to copy and paste this title, right? Here. So I'm gonna close this. Going to copy and paste that here. Very cool, and we're going to place this on the top, right? So we're going to place this on the top. Right here, maybe right here. Yeah, very cool. So to download it, just click download. So just click file and download. Right, so you're given two options. Either you want to download it as PNG or JPEG. It's totally up to you. It is suggested to download it as PNG. So we're just going to download it as PNG and just click download. That's it. Right, so cool. We've just created, designed, and downloaded our thumbnail. So just click on show in Finder. Right, this is your thumbnail. Right, very cool. All right, so that's how you create and design thumbnail, guys. Just make sure that you pour all your creativity in the thumbnail and make it the best thumbnail possible. So I'll see you guys in the next video. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to be comparing TikTok with YouTube. So let's say you already created your cartoon animation film, and now you might be wondering, where should I post my content? Where should I post my film, right? Should I post it on YouTube or TikTok or maybe other social media platforms? So first of all, we need to understand the nature of these two platforms. So when it comes to TikTok, TikTok has been well known as a social media platform for people to post short form content, right? So if your film is just relatively like a short film with the durations less than 10 minutes or maybe even just 5 minutes, then go with TikTok, guys. But even if you have very long durations, but you're still interested to post your content on TikTok, then still go for it, right? It's still going to work, but you just need to do more work, because you're going to cut your cut your long film into several different pieces and then upload it one by one. You cannot upload like the whole 1 hour film on TikTok. That's not gonna work, right? So that's TikTok. And YouTube is the exact opposite. So if you have very a long duration film, right, maybe like more than 20 minutes or even an hour film, then obviously you should go with YouTube, right? Because there is no like maximum durations for YouTube, and YouTube has also been well known as a platform where people can post a long form content, right? So let's talk about the pros and cons. So we're going to be able to make informed decisions on which platform that we should choose based on these pros and cons, right? So let's talk about TikTok. So TikTok is well known to be a beginner friendly platform. Reason why? Because TikTok algorithm is going to work in your favor, even though you are a beginner, even though you don't have a lot of viewers, you don't have a lot of followers. But if you have very interesting content, it's very easy for TikTok algorithm to push your content, especially if your video gets a lot of interactions, get lots of comments, lots of likes, then obviously your content is going to be pushed to other people's FYP, right? So the algorithm is very friendly for the beginners. And obviously it's going to be easier for you to get a lot of views on TikTok as long as you know and understand how to create interesting content, right? And the second one here, TikTok is dominated by Gen Z and millennials. So if you're creating cartoon film, obviously your main target audience are mostly Gen Z and millennials, right? Again, I'm not saying there is no older generations who are interested in cartoon, but if we're talking about statistic, like vast majority of your target audience coming from relatively younger generations, right? So those are people who you want to target, right? So that's the reason why TikTok is the good choice. And let's talk about the cons. So when it comes to CPM or cost per mile, so that's the amount of money that you're going to get paid every single 1,000 watch, right? So CPM means cost per mile, stands for cost per mile. So it's like the amount of pay that you get every single time your video is watched by 1,000 people. So the CPM on TikTok is relatively lower compared to YouTube, but again, it depends on your niche. And the second one here, extremely short attention span, and there's nothing that we could do about it. So due to the nature of TikTok, where people post a very short form content, and you need to be able to catch your audience attention in the first 3 seconds, right? Otherwise, they're just going to keep scrolling. So TikTok has very short attention span where people keep scrolling. If they don't find it interesting, they just keep scrolling, right? So it is very essential if you are able to catch their attentions within the first 3 seconds or even in the first 1 second of your video. All right, so let's talk about YouTube. So let's talk about the pros. YouTube has audiences from all generations, right? So obviously YouTube has like broader audience. And the second one here, a relatively higher CPM compared to TikTok, depending on the needs. Besides that, YouTube also has a clearer part toward monetization, since they have YouTube partnership program, and the requirement is very clear. Like you need to have at very least 1,000 subscribers and also 4,000 watch hours. So that's the requirement. But when it comes to like TikTok creator fund, the requirement sometimes is not very clear. So yeah, that's the advantage of YouTube over TikTok. And let's talk about the cons. So YouTube algorithm is less beginner friendly compared to TikTok. So if you are new, you're just a beginner, you have just created your YouTube channel and you start posting your videos there, and you don't have a lot of subscribers, you don't have a lot of viewers, then obviously it's going to be very hard, it's going to be very challenging, and it will take a long time for you to get your first 10k or 100k views, right? So you need to be very patient with YouTube. The algorithm is not going to just push around your content and help you like what TikTok algorithm does. So just keep that in mind. So generally speaking, it will take a little bit longer for you to be successful at YouTube. And let's talk about the next one here, content saturations and competitions. Due to the fact that YouTube has a larger market size compared to TikTok, obviously there are lots of competitors. There are more competitors creating the same content within the same needs. So obviously you're going to be facing more competitions on YouTube, right? So yeah, guys, after knowing all these pros and cons, I really hope you make the best decision for yourself. If you're asking me these questions, which social media that I want to post my content, with social media that I want to post my cartoon animation film, well, I'm going to post on both social media, to be honest with you. But for TikTok, I'm just going to post like the trailer, right? Just going to post like the specific scene that will make people interested in my film. And I'm also going to put a link to my YouTube channel. I'm going to put a link to my YouTube video. So if they're interested to watch like the whole film, then just click on that link and it will redirect them to the YouTube where I post like the long or the complete films, right? So yeah, that's what I'm going to do if you're asking me that question. So I think that's it. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to talk about how to monetize our cartoon animation film. So I'll see you guys there. What's up guys, welcome back to the course. In this video we're going to talk about how to monetize your cartoon contents. Alright, so the first one here is very clear: ad revenue. So depending on which social media platforms that you post your film contents on, for example, if you're on YouTube, then you can apply to YouTube Partnership Program, or if you're on TikTok, then you can apply to TikTok Creator Fund Program, right? Obviously, there are few requirements that need to be met for you to be eligible to apply. So let's go to YouTube Partnership Program. So if you go to YouTube Partnership Program requirement or YouTube Partnership Program eligibility, as you guys can see here, there are two different paths that you can choose. The first one here is the regular YouTube videos. So if you choose that path, you need to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 valid public watch hours within the last 12 months, right? Within the last year, 1 year. Or the second path, since February 2023, YouTube offers you another path to apply for a YouTube partnership program. It's through YouTube Shorts, right? So you still need to have 1,000 subscribers, but you can substitute this for 1,000 valid public watch hours with 10 million valid public shorts views within the last 90 days or within the last 3 months. So yeah, those are requirements that need to be met for you to be eligible to apply to YouTube partnership program. Let's go to Google and just type in TikTok Creator Fund requirements. So your TikTok account needs to have at least 10,000 authentic followers, and also your videos should receive at least 100,000 authentic views within the last 30 days prior to applying. So yeah, make sure that you have those two requirements before applying to TikTok Creator Fund program. So let's go back to our Google Slides and let's talk about the second way that you can do to monetize your cartoon contents. Actually, you can sell your merchandise. You can sell either digital products or physical products to your audience or fan base. So there are many different products that you can sell, right? But before selling anything, before selling any products, you need to make sure that you build your audience trust, right? Make sure they trust you, make sure they appreciate your work, make sure that you provide them values. And if they really appreciate you, if they really respect you, then obviously they're going to purchase some of your products, right? So there are many different types of products that you can sell. Perhaps you can sell t-shirt with a cartoon designs on that t-shirt. Maybe you can sell stickers, you can sell clip arts, wallpaper, or other products related to your cartoons, right? Especially if you have very cool cartoon characters, you can also sell like those cartoons as digital art, maybe like NFTs, for example. Yeah, just try to be as creative as possible, guys. And let's talk about the third way that you can monetize your cartoon contents. So if you're really good at doing animations, you can actually sell your service at freelancing platforms like Fiverr or Upwork, right? So you're going to work on your client's project doing the animations for them. So if you go to Fiverr, for example, so let me show you. People are willing to pay a lot of money for animation project, guys. So just type in animations like this, animations, right? And then click on it. Or maybe just to be more specific, just type in cartoon animation like this, cartoon animations, and then click on it. People paying a lot of money for this stuff, guys. Look at this. This person charged $150, another person here charged $190, and another one here charged $60. So there's a high demand for this kind of project, right? Lots of people want to create content. Lots of people want to create animations, but they don't know how to do it. But if you know how to do it, you can monetize your skill, you can monetize your expertise by selling your services on freelancing platforms like Fiverr or maybe Upwork, right? Let's go back to our slide. Let's talk about another way that you can do to monetize your content. It can be through brand partnership. So you should collaborate with brands that align with your cartoon content, and you can also negotiate sponsored content or brand integrations deals, right? But to get here, you need to have a big audience first, because there's no reason for the brand to work with you if you don't have a lot of views, if you don't have a lot of audience. Obviously they don't want to work with you. So make sure that you grow your audience first, make sure you have a lot of viewers, make sure you have a lot of subscribers, then you will automatically attract those brands to collaborate with you, right? So yeah, I think that's it, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to learn step by step on how to build and grow your audience. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to learn how to build and grow your audience. As a content creator or a filmmaker, it is very essential for you to know and understand how to implement these strategies. So I'm going to share 6 strategies. So let's begin with the first one here, a consistent upload schedule. So you need to establish a consistent upload schedule for your content, whether it is weekly or monthly. Regularly providing fresh and engaging content will help your audience to anticipate and look forward to your next videos, right? So yeah, that's the first one. Let's talk about the second one here, collaborate with other creators. So you need to consider to collaborate with other cartoon content creators or influencers within your needs, partnering on joint projects, guest appearance, or shout out, or maybe you can create podcasts. So those things will help you to tap into their audience and gain exposure to new viewers who share very similar interests, right? So yeah, that's the second strategy. Let's talk about the third one here, engage with your audience. It is very important for you to interact with your audience. Make sure that you have a high quality interaction with your audience. I totally get it. If you have a very big audience, it's kind of impossible for you to reply to every single comment, because there are like a lot of comments that you need to reply to. But if you're just in the beginning stage of your content creation career, you don't have that many comments, make sure that you reply to every single one of them so they feel appreciated. All right. And not only that, you should also occasionally create events to interact with your audience. Maybe you want to create a Discord channel, maybe you want to participate in specific event that you held, right? Just be as creative as possible, guys. Make sure that you have a high quality interactions with your audience, and also make sure that your audience feel appreciated being there. And let's talk about the next one here, optimize hashtags and SEO, right? So you need to do your research to find like the relevant keywords, hashtags, and also like descriptions to optimize your SEO, right? Search engine optimizations of your cartoon videos on YouTube. So ideally, every single time someone type in particular keyword or relevant keywords to your video's title, then when they click search, your cartoon video is supposed to show up on the first page, right? So it's going to be easier for people to find your video. And for TikTok, you need to utilize relevant hashtags and popular trends to increase your discoverability within the platform's algorithm. You need to understand how TikTok algorithm works and utilize the right hashtags and keywords. All right, so let's talk about the next one here. Create serial story. So when you create serial story with many episodes, you're going to keep people waiting for the next, right? You're going to make them always curious about what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next, what's going to happen next, right? So when you end your video, you need to make the story as a little bit stimulating their curiosity about what's going to happen next, right? So if you implement that right strategies, guess what? Your audience are going to keep waiting, and they cannot wait till like the next time you upload the next episode, right? Which is great because you're going to be able to retain your audience engagement and also the watch hours. And let's talk about the last one here, unpredictable storyline. So sometimes people don't really like to watch a film, they don't really like to watch a video where they can predict what's going to be the next outcome. It's very important for you to make a plot twist where the story is kind of unpredictable, so they can just watch and focus on the storyline and try to keep track of what's going on, right? Because if it is very easy to predict, then they might get bored very quickly. So yeah, guys, those are 6 strategies that you should consider to implement. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're going to summarize all things that we have learned. I'll see you guys there. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the course. In this video, we're going to summarize all things that we've learned so far, and I'm also going to share a few tips and tricks on how to take all skills and outlets that you've learned in this course to another level, and how to be a better filmmaker, and how to produce a high quality cartoon animation film, alright? But before getting into the topic, let me tell you that actually this is going to be the last video in this course. So first of all, massive congratulations for completing the course. Congratulations for getting this far. I'm so proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself too, guys. And congratulations once again for taking actions, because there are a lot of people out there who have the same goal. They want to be a filmmaker, they want to learn how to utilize AI to create a cool cartoon animations, but they're not willing to take actions. But when you're taking actions, you're already a step ahead, right? You're already a step ahead of your competitors. So congratulations once again for taking actions, guys. Alright, let's talk about the first one here. Number 1 key is consistency. Always be consistent to upload your videos. Set a schedule and regularly post trailer or short spoiler about your cartoon content. So my strategy will be utilizing YouTube and TikTok at the same time. So I'm going to post my long form content. I'm going to post like 30 minutes cartoon film on YouTube, but I'm going to post the trailer, maybe just like 1 minute or 2 minutes or maybe 3 minutes at maximum trailer on TikTok, right? And I'm going to redirect my TikTok traffic to my YouTube channel. I'm going to provide my YouTube link, my YouTube video links on TikTok. So if they're interested to watch like the whole movie, they just click on that link. So that's my strategy, right? Feel free to implement whatever strategy that you have, all right? But number 1 key is to be consistent. Consistency is very important when it comes to content creation, guys. The second point here, that you need to try to understand what your audience wants to watch by regularly doing survey to know more about their interests. I completely get it. If you're new, if you're just starting, you don't have the audience yet, it's kind of impossible for you to do the survey, because like which people that you want to survey, right? If you don't have the audience yet. But if you already have the audience, even though it's just like a small audience, maybe like just thousands or maybe even less than thousands, like 500, 800, 700 audience, actually you can take advantage of that number. You can post a survey and ask them to fill in the survey, ask them like, hey, which particular topic that you're interested. So you can use that data, you can use that informations as your future reference for creating the new cartoon film, right? So yeah, that's number 2. Let's talk about the third one here. Be creative, guys. You need to come up with your own idea and never replicate other people's work or video. So there are lots of people plagiarizing other people's content, and they got like copyright strike from YouTube, and you want to avoid that. Trust me, you want to avoid that, right? To provide a high quality and valuable content, you need to create your own content. You cannot just take other people's work and then claim it as your own work. The first thing, it's not good. The second, well, there is a high potential for you to get copyright strike and your YouTube channel is going to get suspended, and you don't want that to happen. So make sure that whatever content you're planning to create, whatever cartoon film that you want to create, make sure that you create your own film, right? You create your own cartoon. Don't take other people's work. So you guys, those are 3 points that you need to pay very close attention to. And let's move on to the next slide here. All right, so finally we are in the last slide. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for taking the course. I really appreciate that. It's been an honor and pleasure for me to be your instructor on Udemy. Once again, thank you so much. I wish you all the best. I wish you all nothing but the best in whatever goal you do. Maybe you want to be an animator, maybe you want to create your own cartoon films, or you want to do a content creation business, or whatever goals that you have. I wish you all nothing but the best. I really hope to see you again in my future course, and I really hope you to leave reviews, right? So it's going to help me to be a better instructor, right? Tell me what you like about the course, tell me what you don't like about the course, and also provide any suggestions on how to make the course better, right? So once again, thank you guys. I really hope to see you again in my future course. Bye.